And we are live. What is up, people? What is up, people? Oh, I got double talk. I got double talk. My fault. Okay, hold on. We gotta mute that. Alrighty. What's up, K Zeta? I never know how to say your name, but welcome to the stream. 12 viewers right now. I'm hoping that today we can keep things a little chill, okay? I was up last night at 5 a.m. because I thought a bug fell on my head and it freaked me out, so I didn't get a whole lot of sleep. So today it's gonna be chatting. We're just gonna be chatting about a couple things. What's up, Jado? Welcome to the stream. So here is what I want to talk about today. I'm gonna let some people filter in for a second. Just say key. It's close enough. Okay, we'll stick to key. Like quiche. Like how quiche starts with a Q, right? How do you spell quiche? Quiche. Okay, I guess you're really not like a quiche at all, huh? What's up, Bladed Papaya? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Ice Daggers? You said that you were hogging it previously. Much appreciated. Spread the good word of the channel. What up, Liquid Courage? So, for those of you who are in here early, you're going to get the scoop on what's going down today, okay? Here's the thing. Talking about Helldivers can be tough because there's not always something happening. Right? We know that stuff isn't always great. It's the reason that most of y'all are here. But there is something interesting that happened. I think it may have even been as recently as yesterday. I don't think it was today. But if you guys have seen the Custom Galactic War, that thing that those guys were doing for the game, it's like that fan-hosted version of the Galactic War. Well, they put out a patch for it recently. They put out a patch where they made some balance changes to some of the weapons in the game, and I thought they were really good. So we're gonna look through some of these balance changes. We're gonna see if we like them. We're gonna do a quick viewing of this video right here, potentially, if we get enough viewers. I'm gonna save this for one of the meteor streams because this is Grunt My Fantasy. What's up, Scarfia? And welcome to the stream. If you guys haven't seen this Gamertron show video, oh boy. Oh boy, it was a big one. What's up, Vito? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? You chose an interesting one to tune into. This is the Payday stream, my man. But yeah, we're gonna take a look at this Gamertron video after we go through the patch notes. I'm gonna give a quick spoiler warning. I was not a fan of this guy's takes. My application is still pending. What's your in the Discord, Ice? Do you not have your roles yet or something? You're gonna have to tell me, because if you need your roles, just put in a role request and I'll give them to you. Vito, have you seen this guy's video, the Gamertron show? Helldivers 2 just exposed everyone as frauds. Have you watched this one yet? No, in the seat. Oh, for the Custom Galactic War. What's up, Savuge? I hear you, man. Yeah, I think they have like a huge backlog of people trying to join right now. Yes, it's not great. I watched this like a week ago, and it made me heated, and I decided that I wasn't gonna cover it. But I've been sitting on it for a while now, and I kind of had the feeling yesterday, maybe I should just cover it. You know, maybe I should just bite it off and see what I can chew on. So I'm thinking we might dive into that today. Apparently we are grip. Yeah, that was what bothered me. That was what bothered me. Kind of unrelated, but if someone ever says someone is the hog glazer, would you call them hog riders? Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I think we should get ahead of the curb. We should get ahead of the curb and say that if someone is a hog glazer, then they're a hog rider. Even though we have, changes to the game through. Well, that's what bothered me. Cause like, is he wrong in saying that some people? Nice cut. Thank you very much. I had kind of mixed opinions on it, but the fade definitely turned out nice. Is he wrong in saying that some people grift? No, he's not wrong at all. He's 100% right. But he kind of lumps everybody who criticizes the game into the grifter category, I think. So, okay, you know what? Now that we're talking about it, let's put the Custom Galactic War patch on the back burner. Let's just dive deep into this Gamertron show video, okay? Because every time I watch this video, I really struggle to fully form my opinions. This is the play a different game guy. This is the guy who says if you don't like Helldivers, just go play Space Marine. Which, coming from take this from a fan of both Helldivers and Space Marine. Space Marine is not a replacement. It's not even close. It's just a horde shooter. You have a different opinion than me, Grifter. Grifter, could you take a look at my balance doc on another stream? I got to update some things, and I won't... Dude, I was hoping that you'd be cool with that, because I don't know if you were there in the beginning, but I did not sleep well last night. I got woken up at 5 a.m. because I swear to God, it felt like a bug dropped on my head. And then I was freaked the fuck out. I tore my room apart. I was moving mattresses around. I was looking under cabinets and shit, trying to see if there's like a fucking roach or beetle or whatever the hell. But I swear it felt like it landed on my head, and then it gave me no sleep. So today's gonna be real chill. That's why I'm leaning into the Payday this stream as opposed to leaning into the Helldivers. I wish Space Marine could act as a replacement. Well, when the game first came out, it was supposed to be the Helldivers killer, right? And it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen. The same bug for... No, this bug was much bigger. Much bigger. Like, I thought I felt something fall on my head, and then I thought I heard like a... You know what I mean? How wings kind of go like... I thought I heard that. I remember leaving that video halfway because of how badly he missed the point. And that... I'm not even sure that we'll watch the entire thing. But I'd like to, because I want to get my opinion on this video out there, and I want to interpret what this guy has to say in good faith, but I also don't want to let him off easy. Here's the thing. I hate being the tone police, but he could have come in with a lot less heat. You know, it's funny that you say that, Vito, because I was thinking about that today too. Thick said something about tone policing the other day, and I'm not a fan of tone policing either. Like, people can sound nice or hostile or whatever. Criticism doesn't need to be sugar-coated, right? We don't need a spoonful of sugar to help the medicine go down. But also, like, don't you think that at some point you could just be an asshole for no reason? That's what this guy strikes me as. He strikes me as somebody who's an asshole for no reason, and what he's saying is directed at me. Like, not me specifically, but I fall into the category of people that he hates with vitriol. But the category of person that I am is just somebody who enjoys a game and wants to see it improve. It's the only reason that I started making content. It's the main reason I'm still making content. So, okay, you know what? Yeah, let's just dive into the meat and potatoes here, okay? You guys are going to have to tell me if the video audio is good or not. It's low latency, so I should be able to fix it pretty fast. I'm going to start it here, and we'll see.
Hey! Hi! How you doing? This is Ryan, and welcome back to the Gamertron Show. In this video, I want to talk to you about a few different
Hey, just got here what we're talking about. Calvin, we're going to be diving into this Gamertron Show video about how Helldivers content creators are grifters. It's good. Thank you, Vito. And then we're going to talk about the patch notes on the Custom Galactic War. And then we're going to play some Payday. So if y'all have Payday too, you can get into a lobby with me. Difference between giving criticism and straight up being disrespectful as possible? Yeah, I think you're right. It's like two things can be true, right? Tone policing sucks, but also your tone can suck. And I don't have to appreciate it, you know? My issue isn't strictly his tone though. Like that's where a lot of people stop. But I don't think that he's actually making a point. And we're going to get to a point in the video where I point out what I think the main issue with what he's saying here is, because he's not saying much of anything. I don't want to put the cart before the horse here. I'm going to hit play, and we'll get into this.
Subject matters. We're going to use the video game Helldivers 2 as a launching off point.
I don't like this video.
But in truth, this concerns a lot of different video games, if not all video games, really, and the video game community's problematic, if not outright toxic relationship to them.
I'm not a fan of the term problematic. Side tangent.
I'm sure my longtime viewers...
I got the feeling he wanted to direct his criticism toward a specific group of people, but he was too broad. I agree. Because it seems like he wants, like, on paper, to point his criticism at grifters. Which, okay, I don't like grifters either. But then he paints everybody who's critical of the game as a grifter. And it's like, well, I mean, all right, you know?
Subscribers
I don't
will
like
catch
that
on pretty quickly that we are indeed once again beating a dead horse with this video. I am once again being a broken record.
Also, he's deleting replies in the comments. Just saying.
But if this is gonna keep happening, then I'm gonna keep doing my best to debate it and counteract it.
You hero.
Because as my longtime viewers and subscribers know, say it with me, I hate seeing self-imposed misery. All right, enough burying the lead.
I guess
Let's
that's
get
his
to
catchphrase.
it. So, as of recording this video, late April of 2026, the Helldivers community is yet again very displeased with the developers and at the current state of the game.
For good reason.
Which is completely fair and valid. I take no issue
Attaboy.
with the genuine constructive criticism and woes directed at both the game and its developers. Now, of course, not all criticism is constructive, fair, logical, or valid. Context is paramount. But for you, as the consumer, as the player, as the gamer, what matters most to you when playing a video game?
Why does he sound like the typical Reddit mod? Just you wait. Holy shit. You give this video 10 minutes, you're gonna see how right you are.
Is whether or not you're having fun. So if you aren't having fun with the video game you're playing, there's nothing wrong with telling the people who made said video game, hey, I'm not having fun playing your game. This is why I'm not having fun. Good.
If he stopped the video right here, I would have absolutely no issue with it. I think that nothing he said so far is unfair, inaccurate, or invalid. I actually like these points. I slept through my alarm for church, so I'm here. What's up, Wazer? Welcome to the stream, man.
Could you maybe do this or that so that I could enjoy playing your game? Now, of course, once again, context is paramount. There are levels to this. We are all more than capable of having our own personal gripes that are completely subjective and just doesn't resonate with everyone else. Everyone else disagrees and doesn't find your concerns, your criticisms relatable. Just look at an IGN video game review as an example. Just because you can record your voice into a microphone and post it online doesn't mean that your opinion, your personal perspective is somehow valid and universally agreed upon.
There's onions to
Hell,
this.
I'm self-aware enough to know that there are going
What if God said, bite this onions?
to be people
What if God said... But chat, what if God said, bite this onions? Sorry.
watching this very
Sorry.
video who disagree with every word I say in it. We all got to take the time to check ourselves and realize that we are individuals, we are not a monolith. To put it in a more blunt and crude fashion, there are far too many narcissists and egomaniacs on the internet that do not get the humbling they oh so desperately need.
Okay. He sounds a little self-righteous, but I see what he's saying. He's not necessarily wrong.
Additionally, we're talking about
I would argue he might fall into the category that he's describing, which is funny. But I digress.
video games here, folks, and some of you take this shit way too seriously. I love and adore video games. They are one of my favorite art forms and hobbies. I'm undeniably an...
Now, this is always an interesting take. He says some of you guys take this shit way too seriously, which, I mean, all right. But don't you think you fall into the category of people who take this shit seriously when... It's like people that are complaining about complainers. You know what I mean? It's like you're not really being the change that you want to see, are you? You're... Anyway, sorry.
enthusiast, but
Sorry.
that doesn't change the fact.
This is why I at first didn't want to watch this video, because I'm going to get lost on tangents as we go throughout. Oh, there's that small bug again. Are you going to land on me? Dude, if you land on me, you're cooked. I'm fast as lightning, bro. No. He ran away. He knows what's up.
Fact that there are a great many things that are far more important than video games. I say all this in relation to the Helldivers 2 community and their current disposition towards the game, because a great many people, hundreds, if not thousands, are still playing the game, even though they're not having fun doing so. And a great many Helldivers 2 content creators online are still playing the game, even though they state in video after video that the game is in a horrible state, they're not having fun playing the game, and they actively don't like the developers, and yet they're still playing the game and making videos on it.
Okay, so here's the first substantial point that I want to make here. Oops, sorry, I got a text from my work there. Here's the first substantial point that I want to make here, because he makes kind of an interesting point. Agent Miner, you're early. Yo, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. So he says that players who don't enjoy the game are still playing it. Sorry, I'm getting text from my work right now. He's saying that people that don't enjoy the game are still playing the game. All right. Aren't people leaving the game in droves, though? Yes, they are. They are. But he's right. Some people that don't enjoy the game are still playing it. The definition of what don't enjoy the game means is we'll get there. But I want to touch on the content creator thing real quick. I don't think that there is an issue with not enjoying and not playing Helldivers and still making content on it. Because Helldivers it's a game with a really, really large player base, a lot of money and a lot of history behind it, which means that it generates news that people want to hear. So if you're someone who is running a YouTube channel, whether it's a side source of income or a main source of income, and your niche is Helldivers content, and you're critical of the game, and you want to tell people why you're critical of the game, and you're waiting to see specific changes, I don't think it's a problem that you make Helldivers related content. It doesn't have to so much be wallowing in your misery as it does just checking in with an old hobby that you used to have and seeing if you agree with some things and disagree with other things. I mean, maybe I'm crazy there, but it's I don't think there's anything wrong with that on paper. And from the perspective of the players, I think a lot of the people, most points are valid, but most brain dead was play Space Marine 2. Dude, we're getting there, bro. Don't you worry. But I think a lot of the players that are playing, first of all, just because someone's playing your game doesn't mean they're strictly happy with the state of everything. There might be some core piece of the gameplay loop that they enjoy, because clearly they're there for a reason. But I would think if you asked a lot of players that are playing right now what they think of the state of the game, they'd probably say meh. You know, like, it's fun, it could be better. But I don't think there's a whole lot of people that are just fucking loving Helldivers right now. Just like they're crushing it, the direction is good. Player count's been lower than usual recently. We were up to like less than 60K on a Saturday. And previously, like before Xbox, when the game was healthy, it was 120 easy. Like not even fresh out of an update. You know what I mean?
That's a bit suspect, don't you think? Because
I'm very upset with the state of the game, but I only keep playing because I have friends who play it. Yeah, dude, that makes sense. That's the other thing. If you have friends that play, you're going to play with them every now and then, right?
Here's the thing, and I've been saying this for years, and it looks like
I think my issue is that he's telling people to practice what they preach, but we're talking about something that's like a hobby and like a trash comfort food for some people. You can enjoy it and know that it should be better, and you can consume it and say, hey, what I'm consuming should be higher quality.
I'm just going to have to keep saying this because this just keeps happening with video game after video game and gaming community after gaming community. But alas, maybe, just maybe, don't make one singular video game your whole identity and the only thing you play. Maybe, just maybe, play other video games if this one...
It's as bad as... Is it really into the untested numbers?
...isn't fun for you anymore? If you're not having fun, just play something else? Now I know after hearing...
This is the second point that I don't appreciate. He says, don't make this game your entire personality. But, like, what does that mean to somebody like me, specifically? Like, I've put more time into Helldivers 2 in the past 2 years than I have probably any other game. I play other games, you know, but I really enjoyed Helldivers 2, and I have a lot of time invested, and it was kind of like a comfort food for me. So, you know, when the game gets worse and I still play it sometimes, is it what does he mean by making it my whole personality? Does it just mean that it's something that I enjoy a lot? Is in his mind, is Helldivers 2 the only thing that I eat, sleep, and breathe? Because it's not. And like in the grand scheme of my life, it's actually very insignificant. But if we're looking in the gaming corner of my life, Helldivers is the most significant corner. You know what I'm saying? And for content creators, I mean, what if Helldivers 2 is your niche? What if fans want to hear about Helldivers content from you? Do you just have to quit because this guy doesn't like that you don't like the game? You understand what I'm saying?
Hearing that, some of you are seething.
It's like he's mad at this hypothetical person, but the chances of this hypothetical person existing in the way that he thinks they exist are astronomically low.
Because for some nonsensical reason that has yet to be explained to me after all these years, every time I say, if you're not having fun playing this video game, just play something else, that gets conflated with, oh, you're not allowed to criticize this.
But the reason that you're making this video is because you see people criticizing the game. Am I wrong? I saw what you deleted, John
stop
Strawman.
Criticizing the game and its developer.
I mean, chat. Do you think that's unfair to say? Why do we think what this guy We care what this guy thinks because this video got a lot of traction in one direction and the other, and I just want to comment on it.
Oh, you're just a glazer. You don't want the game to improve.
Honestly, I would love it if he saw this stream and took my criticisms to heart, because I'm gonna dog on him a little bit, but I genuinely think that his thinking is flawed. And when you put an opinion out like this, you are subject to criticism.
I've heard it all, folks, and all of it is irrelevant because I didn't say any of that, and that's not what I'm trying to say at all. What I'm saying is, life is short, life is precious, stop wasting it being miserable playing a video game that you
We're gonna hog on him.
don't find fun
We're
anymore.
gonna hog on him.
Like I said at the beginning of this video, and as I've said in many videos throughout the years, I hate self-imposed misery. I cannot stand it. I cannot stand it when people create problems for them.
Okay, so he insists, this is not what I'm telling you. I'm not telling you can't criticize the game. I'm sick of self-imposed misery. But I challenge that point with, what is it that you saw in the community that compelled you to make this video? What are the behaviors that you are looking for to change in order to not feel like this community full of people who want to see the game change are people who make it their whole person, are people who make it their whole personality and drown in self-pity and what you understand what I'm saying?
Themselves and then
I get what he's trying to say too, but I think he's mad at imaginary people and he's focusing that anger towards the activities and opinions of real people
refuse to partake
who think these things through and put out points and opinions that they put thought into. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of wording this clunkily, but I think you guys get what I'm trying to get at here.
both easy and obvious solutions.
There's a behavior that he's seeing that is making him upset and causing him to spew these criticisms. But what is that behavior?
I'm sorry, but I cannot tolerate
I don't want to generalize this because it isn't always true, but these are also the same people who will then debate you can't criticize the game because you aren't playing it anymore at the moment.
or indulge in
Yeah,
this
true,
mindset.
true.
This idea that you have to keep
I don't want to Goomba fallacy this thing, but I understand what you're
playing a
saying.
game that you're not having fun playing. That
He's not backing. That's the thing. I think he could really tie this video together if he gave concrete examples of the sort of criticism that he's talking about. But I think the closest thing to a concrete example that he gives, which we'll see a little later on, is just content creators. Just like the big ones, Clay, Thick, Odo, you know.
you have to watch every single video criticizing this
gonna
game
clear my
and
throat.
comment criticizing this game as if the developers are watching all these videos and reading all of your comments. But if you just force yourself to keep playing the game and raising a stink online, that it will eventually magically fulfill all your wishes concerning the game and you'll start having fun playing it again.
But what if I'm just criticizing the game because I think that my criticisms deserve a voice? You know, regardless of who hears it. That was why I made my first video. My first video, the one that's at 60K views right now, got 80 views. And I was happy that 80 people saw it. I was really happy when it blew up, but still, it was a video that I needed to make.
Notice how through all that, not once did I say that
By the way, this happened the past few patches. Yeah, no, genuinely, this is... People are upset for the same reasons that they've been upset for, and we're seeing behavioral patterns that aren't changing from Arrowhead.
the issue. The issue is...
Don't get me on a tangent here.
Well, just play the Voss Far Cry free clip.
Consume, Wojak.
But the definition of insanity is
Okay, new point.
the exact
Locking in.
same.
I appreciate the Far Cry 3
over and
reference.
over
This
again.
dude knows ball.
Expected shit to change.
But if we criticize it because
That
we criticize it
is
because we care
crazy.
deep down, 100%
Gamers
agree.
keep doing this with
100%
game
agree.
after game. It's not just Helldivers 2. Some other major culprits I can think of off the top of my head, Call of Duty and Halo. Their respective communities aren't happy with the state of their games. They aren't happy with the direct...
Okay, so he's recognizing a pattern. 6-7 viewers, nice. He's recognizing a pattern from game to game. But do you know why he's seeing this pattern? It's because his criteria for what this pattern contains are incredibly broad. He's basically just saying, oh, people have issues with Helldivers, and they still had issues years later when stuff didn't get better. You guys are just doing the same thing over and over again.
direction the
It's
developers
like, yeah, games that have problems, people are going to complain about
have
them.
taken the games.
Is your issue that people are complaining about them?
They aren't having fun playing the game.
Because it seems to be the reason that you're complaining.
And yet they're still playing the games, and specific content creators refuse to play other games and just keep making videos on these games that they're not having fun with. This is textbook insanity. You're doing the same thing over and over again, expecting shit to change. You're playing these games, you're not having fun playing, you continue to...
Chat, I'm curious. Just let's use the hypothetical person here. Somebody who, and I mean, this is a person that exists. Somebody who exclusively makes content on a game that they don't enjoy. Somebody makes Call of Duty content, right? Because they don't like how Call of Duty is doing. And a year passes, and 2 years, and 3 years, and 4 years, and, you know, it's not even the most recent Call of Duty game or whatever. But problems keep arising. The dude keeps criticizing some of the same stuff because it's not getting fixed, and he makes a buck off of it. Actually, fuck it. Let's say he makes a bag. Let's say this is his primary source of income. Do you think that's immoral? Do you think it's immoral to make content on things that are bad about a game?
Criticize these games and invest time in these games outside of playing them, expecting shit to change, but nothing changes. You're still not having fun playing these games.
I don't think so either.
And the developers
Who cares?
haven't implemented the changes that you wanted to see be made. Look,
it's a very easy position for somebody who's not passionate about a game to take. And I mean, I could understand why somebody would be confused why this is happening, but this isn't a video that's seeking understanding. This is a video that's trying to shut a behavior down because this guy doesn't like it, you know?
Look, I don't mean to jerk myself off here, but it's not that difficult to play other games. I used to like and play Call.
A lot of us do play other games. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if Helldivers is the only game that you play. And put a 2 if you play other games, but you just want to see Helldivers get better.
Call of Duty, but then I didn't like the
I wouldn't even judge you if you say 1. I'm just curious.
direction the series went. The anti-consumer business practices crossed a line for me, so I stopped buying and playing Call of Duties. I haven't bought a Call of Duty in
Okay, Goose. Wazer says 1.5. That's fire. Goose says 3.
over a decade. I used to play Overwatch, but I didn't like the
Yeah, see? Not a single... There's 68 people in here. And I'm naturally going to get people that are like big Helldivers fans because that's the content that I make because I'm a big Helldivers fan. There's nobody in here that only plays Helldivers.
direction the game went in. I was deeply
Y'all
offended
haven't
when my
fucking
copy
offed
of
yourselves.
Overwatch
That's how I know you
was
don't only play
deleted when
Helldivers.
Overwatch 2 came out.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with mainly playing Helldivers. You know, that's okay. That's okay. Helldivers can be your hobby. There's also nothing wrong with
And
that.
I haven't touched the franchise since.
But
I
there's
used to
nobody who
play and
only
enjoy
plays
Rainbow
Helldivers
Six
or
Siege.
one
but once
game.
again, I didn't like the direction the game went in. I wasn't having fun playing anymore, so I stopped playing it.
And that's cool for you, man. But that doesn't mean that the people who didn't stop playing it are wrong.
I moved on
You're just kind of whining about them.
and played other games. And guess what? I started having fun playing video games again. These fanboys, these super fans of specific video game franchises, you guys are just so self-destructive. You marry yourselves to these singular games and or game series.
Okay, this is where the rant starts.
Dig in your heels, refuse to branch out, and then wonder why you're not having fun playing video games anymore.
This is another issue I have with this guy, that what he's doing. By the way, he's talking about a lot of you guys right now in the chat. This is directed at definitely me and potentially a lot of you. He's describing a pretty normal behavioral pattern in the least flattering way that somebody possibly could. He's making you sound like a drug addict because you have a game that you enjoy and you're not quite willing to let go of it yet. But this is a very human thing. To latch onto things that are familiar and make you feel comfortable and things that you have or have had fun with in the past. It doesn't just apply to gaming. It applies to pretty much any hobby that you could think of. It applies to things like the gym. It applies to things like your job. We're creatures of habit. And when we introduce something into our day-to-day life that we enjoy and we make a piece of ourselves to some level, then we're going to want to cling to it. And when we see it deteriorate, we're going to be unhappy about it. And some people are going to be so unhappy and think about it deeply enough that they think that they can have a voice about it. And it's genuinely as simple as that.
When someone like
you could extrapolate it out to make all of these people seem like a bunch of fucking freaks that dwell in their basements all day, but like he's picturing you guys as like a Reddit mod that lives underground, but you guys are people with jobs and families and friends and limited free time, and you want to spend that free time doing something that you enjoy. So if Helldivers is something that you enjoy and you want to make it, you want to make a piece of your personality wanting Helldivers to be better, dude, fuck it. This is your life, bro. These are your hobbies. This is your life. This is your time. This is your product that you paid for. You understand what I'm saying?
Me.
If this guy ruled the world, you wouldn't be able to feel what you want to feel and voice what you want to voice. And that's not something that I fuck with.
He comes around and asks, why don't
You at least wouldn't be able to do it guilt-free.
you just play something else? You then get all offended. How dare you? You're just glazing the game. You're trying to ignore its issues. You're trying to get people to stop criticizing.
See, this guy's interesting because this guy actually isn't glazing the game. I wouldn't even classify this game as a glazer. He's just being an asshole to you. Like you specifically. He's in a completely different category.
In the game. Yeah, people are playing other games. That's the problem. Look at the Steam player count. Bro.
Which is true.
You all look and sound ridiculous. I'm over here saying,
I don't mean to be that guy, but ad hominem.
stop hurting yourself.
And so someone makes a valid point. They say, hey, look, people are quitting the game. And he goes, you sound ridiculous.
And you're
What?
interpreting that as, I'm trying to aid your enemies.
Am I
We're talking
crazy?
about playing video games here. It's not that serious. You're
It's my life. Bon Jovi
overcomplicating
enters the
things.
chat.
This is seriously
Toxic
how you want to live
positivity,
your
dude.
life, how you want to spend your free time playing, talking about, thinking about, consuming content about a video game you don't even enjoy?
What about people who watch content that they don't enjoy and consume content that they don't enjoy and then make it their personality? Hey, girlfriend, welcome to the stream. My girlfriend says this guy sucks. He does suck, doesn't he? Like, imagine making it your personality that you hate people who talk about a game that they don't like and want it to improve. Why is he just whining about people whining and making that? It goes on for 18 minutes and he made a sequel.
Video
A
games
fucking
that interest you.
sequel.
Zero. You just want
Because he got disliked
Want to
on.
play-
I know, this dude is so fucking lame.
Helldivers 2 or Call of Duty or Halo, whatever game franchise you've
That's my girlfriend, by the way. Say hi to my girlfriend, chat.
arbitrarily decided to dedicate yourself to. There's no other video games you want to play. There's nothing else that interests you.
That's not true. Yeah, there is another video. There's a sequel to this on his
I
channel.
find that difficult to believe. Specifically when it comes to Helldivers 2 players, you say you want deeper armor customization and weapon
People are just gonna say hello, girlfriend. I can't beat him.
customization. You want better balance, deeper progression systems. You're literally describing Space Marine 2. You want Space Marine
It's just a video game. No, seriously. What the fuck do you mean it's just a video game? Like, video games are beautiful pieces of art and also expensive products that we sink time and money into. You could like what if you're somebody who like doesn't play guitar and you have a buddy that does and he's got this beautiful fucking ivory inlay, you know, $600 beauty. He's played it for years. It's a hobby of his, right? And then something happens to his guitar. It dies in a tragic motorcycle accident, smashed into pieces. And you tell your friend's all upset. He's not himself. You know, he lost a piece of himself. And you tell him, God, dude, you need to quit whining. It's just a guitar. It's like, yeah, to you it's just a guitar. Because you can't take a step out of your own perspective to say, hey, you know, my worldview doesn't make guitars very important because I don't play them. But play a different instrument, chud. True. Maybe you should be nice to the manufacturer, bro. They worked hard. But seriously, it's like, yeah, so guitars don't matter to you. That doesn't mean that they aren't important. Doesn't mean that they don't matter to other people. Perspective is reality, dude. If something is important to somebody, that means it's important because it's important to them.
2.
Absolute materialists live in a miserable world. Don't disagree. I don't disagree. But we're all material to some extent. You specifically, you 123 Chaviero, have something in your life. Whether it's a toy or a game or a movie or something, piece of media, something that you've consumed that is a piece of you. It could be nostalgic. It could be something that you've sunk time into. And if it got worse, you would feel that, you know? Maybe it's something that I don't relate to. Like if you fucking loved maracas, you're the maraca guy. You know, Chaviera shows up. Oh boy, Here's the maraca guy. You got your box full of maracas. I'd probably think that that's stupid, but who the hell am I? You know, it's in the layer outside material that true wonder can exist. Very true, man. But before we hit true enlightenment, like some kind of Tibetan monk, a lot of my enjoyment is going to come from Helldivers. You know, it's just how it is.
Space Marine 2 is right there. You can go play it.
And if somebody finds enlightenment outside of the material world, that's fucking awesome. You know, but there's a lot of people who just don't.
Right now.
I feel like we're talking about the lifeblood of Attack on Titan. Oops.
Armor
My fault. I'm getting too deep.
In modern gaming.
Ironically, those Glaze Divers channels are way more toxic. 100% agree. Than the Wine Divers channels. I 100% agree.
Every weapon in the game has multiple variants to pick
Oh
from.
shit! This is it. Chat. This is the big one.
Literally describing Space Marine 2. Players, you say you want deeper armor customization and weapon customization. You want better balance, deeper progression systems. You're literally describing Space Marine 2. You want Space Marine 2. Space Marine 2 is right there. You can go play it right.
What's that? You want Call of Duty, but you think that the shooting feels samey and the guns don't sound impactful, and you want less monetization? Oh, you want Arma. Go play Arma. You see how fucking stupid that sounds?
Now, it has one of the deepest armor customization systems in modern gaming. Every weapon in the game has multiple variants
You wish that Helldivers had a better progression system? You need to play Stardew Valley.
to pick from and various perks that can completely alter the functionality of a weapon.
You need to play
We
World
have
of
multiple
Warcraft.
progression and
Did you know Space Marine 2 invented video game mechanics?
unlock systems, rewarding you with multiple cosmetics and powerful upgrades. And when it comes to monetization, the only thing for sale are some fancy cosmetics, namely some really well-made
I like
armor
Space Marine
sets.
2 a lot,
There
but it's not a replacement for Helldivers. It just isn't.
no
Everyone should play Stardew. My girlfriend's a big Stardew fan, y'all.
Power-
She got me into it too. I like Stardew.
for sale
But it's not the same as something like Helldivers.
here.
Yo, hot take. Helldivers and Stardew, not the same game, bro.
There are no in-game gameplay
They might not even be the
elements
same
for sale.
genre.
It is purely cosmetic.
Do you think you can farm super credits in Space Marine 2? I don't think so, and that's why I haven't played it in forever.
Listening to
That is the
Helldivers
ultimate girlfriend game. So true.
2 players and watch
But that's like if your girlfriend knows Stardew Valley, then she knows Ball. Like that's a good girlfriend game right there. It's a good game, you know?
watching videos from Helldivers 2 content
Listen, Space Marine numbers are killing it, guys. They must be doing something right. Doesn't Space Marine have like a few thousand at any given time?
creators is
I'll take they are the same. Fuck, my bad.
so frustrating for me. I read their
You want customization? Just play Tarkov.
comments and
You want good weapon customization? You need to play Arc
listen
Raiders.
to what they say in the videos, and it's just like, you just want Space Marine 2.
Next Space Marine update is going to be hype, by the way, guys.
Space Marine 2 has exactly what you're looking for. Just play Space
No, it doesn't! No, it doesn't, dude. You're just fucking wrong.
Marine 2. But that's the thing about
This might be the first thing in his video that is just objectively incorrect. Like, it's not even a matter of opinion.
video games. This medium is so vast.
You might have fun with both, but one is not. You want better extractions? Play Tarkov. True.
There are just so many
One isn't a
options
replacement for
and
the other.
unique experiences just waiting for you to discover them.
Yeah. And Helldivers was a unique experience that was waiting for us to discover it. And then they made it worse. So we missed that unique experience.
Your next
Right?
favorite video game. Hell, the most fun you may ever have playing a video game could be right around the corner. It could be the next new title you pick up. You never know,
Yeah, just go spend $40 more, dude.
but you'll never know
Just go spend $70 more.
if you never try.
And if the developer of that game fucks up that game, you need to stop complaining about it. The next experience is right around the corner. You just need to buy another game.
It's why I can never
It's right around the corner, dude.
relate to or truly understand people who pick a single video game or video game franchise and make that their ride or die.
One, it's because that's rarely a real person. Most people play most people play multiple games. And two, it's because you're not actually trying to understand them. If you truly tried to seek understanding, this isn't like some fucking rocket science, Nietzsche level shit. This is just people that like a game and want it to stay good because they have, on some level, made it a piece of themselves.
This is it. This is all.
Space Marine 2 has a quarter of Helldivers 2 numbers. Usually it's not even that much. Howdy Hog just joined. What's up, Curdle Gorilla? Welcome to the stream.
Gaming will ever be to me. And that's just so sad, man. That's just so sad. I pity these people. I pity you. I feel genuinely awful for
Stop doing that with your voice. Sorry,
for you.
I pity you.
Imagine not playing some of the most beautiful, the most impactful, the most fun.
We do play them. We do play them. I'm a Helldivers fan. I love Red Dead. I love Crimson Desert. I don't know. What's another beautiful game that I played? I don't know. I can't buy too many games right now.
Video games
You were right. This guy sounds like a Reddit. He does sound like a Reddit mod.
released the last
He has a sense of superiority to the people that he's talking down to.
few years because you've
Resident Evil 9. There you go. Fucking Resident Evil.
arbitrarily
The Zone. I don't know The Zone, but God bless you, Showery.
decided
Four
to
numbers.
limit yourself, shackle yourself to a single video game like Helldivers 2
Far Far West is fun, Vito. Dude, we should hop on sometime.
or Call
I haven't played the new update yet. I hear it's good. The new Joker system, huge W.
of Duty
This guy kind of sucks. I only made it a third way into the video. He's strawmanning the whole. Jet, how do you strawman millions of people? It's kind of crazy.
or Halo. However, I can't entirely put this on the individual player, the individual game.
Toxic positivity when it gets human form is this guy.
As another significant
Do you guys think this is toxic positivity?
contributor to this toxic and problematic behavior and mindset are the content
I
creators
mean, yeah. Eat Snickers upside down so you can feel the veins.
who foolishly decide to tie their entire livelihood and finances onto a single video game and or franchise.
This is another thing that, like, I don't think that's a lot. I mean, YouTube pays money. I have a small channel, and I make a noticeable amount of money from Helldivers. It's actually really amazing what YouTube can do for you. But there aren't that many people that are living off of Helldivers 2 income. You know what I mean?
Therefore, compromising them, compromising their perspective, creating a bias. Because now the success and or failure of this video game and or franchise now directly affects whether or not they're going to be able to pay the bills.
Why? Where is this idea coming from? Here's, I think, part of the problem. He's being extremely dismissive, but his point of stop playing does go in favor of critics since it will force Arrowhead to put... Wait, let me read that again. He's being extremely dismissive, but his point of stop playing does go in favor of critics since it will force Arrowhead to put some Arrowhead in to make... Oh, you mean like if people quit? 100% agree. 100% agree. But like if the reason that Helldivers 2 content has been mostly negative is because Helldivers has been mostly flopping for like over a year now. If Helldivers gets it fucking back, like when Helldivers was new, I saw the numbers on new positive content. Like that, there's no way people weren't making bank when Helldivers was doing good. That the problem is dying. If you attach yourself to a game that dies, that's when the income fucking stops. Is when nobody wants to watch anything about it. But like, I'm only tuned into negative Helldivers content because I think that the game needs improvement. If the game fucking starts crushing it, and people start making positive content, and I think it's valid, that's what I'm going to tune into.
So,
Both types of content have a place. And it's not like big pedestal, little pedestal. It's 50-50 when the game is healthy.
Don't have fun playing the game.
Dude, I bought Super Citizen because they were great at the time. Yeah, dude.
Actively dislike
I've definitely spent over $150 on Helldivers, maybe over 200.
the developers and or have had poor
I used to have super credits and buy them anyway because I wanted to support Arrowhead. That's how fucking good this game was.
experiences with them. They still, nonetheless, force themselves to play the game and keep talking about the game and keep creating content for the game. Therefore, the content comes out as forced, disingenuous, not coming from a place of true desire.
I don't think a lot of Helldivers content seems disingenuous at all. I think you would struggle to name a somewhat quality creator that is disingenuous in their takes. Just because you disagree with their take doesn't mean it's disingenuous. I'm hogging it. Thank God, newbie. Spread the good word.
It's just about the paycheck because they feel audience trapped and algorithm trapped. Why diversify? Why take risks? This is the safer path of least resistance. Let's just keep pushing.
Or you care more about Helldivers than you do about other games. And you feel like you have more higher quality takes about Helldivers than you do about other games. Nice haircut. Thank you, newbie.
Out and regurgitating the same old slop.
I probably should have put some
reading
product in it, 'cause
patch
it's
notes,
just fucking
reading
sitting on my head
Reddit
right
posts, reading tweets and articles. Such riveting content, truly. That was sarcasm. Like, this is the
Guys, that was sarcasm, if you weren't able to tell.
content you want to consume.
I bet if the game was good and Arrowhead releases a supporter pack, I'm sure majority of community would happily spend money. Depends, man. Right now, probably not. I think a supporter pack would go over very poorly.
These are the
But in a year,
gaming
like if they were
videos
able to get their shit together, they could win people back.
you want to watch. People reading you
They will never lose absolutely everybody, but they will lose huge chunks of the community if they keep this up.
things that
They
you
already
could
have.
read in a few
Like, the
seconds
damage
that
is done.
they take 10 to 20 minutes to read. I'm sorry, give me a commentary, an essay, a review, a critique,
I'd love nothing
a
more than to be able to
retrospective
shut up and enjoy
any
the
day
game
of
again.
week.
Me too.
This shit,
Me too.
these news videos are
You think I wanted to make Helldivers content? Like, I felt like I had to make that first video just to satiate my sanity a little bit and get my opinion out there. I didn't think I was going to start a channel. I thought I was going to have a video, you know?
slop. They don't actually care about the
Blow show flux capacitor gameplay. Oh wait, wrong stream.
video game you're passionate
Mitch, you traitor. You
about-
watch other
about.
streamers?
They care about you
My internet is so bad. See you later. You're good, newbie. Take care, man.
generating ad revenue for them.
Thanks for
But
tuning
more
in.
than that, they want to keep you in this cycle. They want to keep you in an abusive
This kid is a rage bait loser.
relationship with your video games. Surely you noticed how these content
I'm not gonna
creators who
disagree.
only focus on one video game, only make videos for one video game, whenever the game is doing poorly, whenever it's in a bad state and they're not having fun playing it, they never recommend other video games to play so that you and them could have fun again. They never ask you, hey, what are some other games you guys are playing that are actually fun?
Yeah, because that's just not the content that they're making, man. What? Like, there's people who make content for other games, and I'm sure people have said, hey, here's a cool new game. Like Far Far West. Thick was a big pro Far Far West, but why do I have to say go play this game when I'm making a video about Helldivers? I'm talking about fucking Helldivers.
They never quit the game or say they're going to quit. As a matter of fact, they assure you they're not going to quit the game,
No, we don't.
even though they're not having fun playing it. They'll just say
Who does that?
things like, the game is doomed. The
Content creators found a niche in a single game and made it their brand on that game is not playing other... What?
developers
You mean to tell me I built my channel on Helldivers 2 and I don't want to immediately break from Helldivers 2? What?
are killing the game.
There's not another game like Helldivers 2. 100% agree. It's very unique.
It's so over. If the developers don't do something soon, things are gonna get bad.
There's nothing wrong with having a brand, people. There's nothing wrong with chasing a bag and attracting an audience. There's nothing wrong with that. People talk about creators making money like they're raking in millions and living in yachts. Like, we're all just people trying to get by right now. So if you feel passionately about a single video game and you make it your brand and you voice your opinions, you can make a few $100 a month off of it. You're not fucking evil for that. Dude, you're trying to put food on the table. I can't imagine judging somebody for something like that. Tron definitely hates one-trick pony players in games like Marvel Rivals.
Every time.
You know, fair enough. You don't have to like them. But when you make a video dogging on them, that's different, you know?
Over and over again.
There's all kinds of content creators that I don't like, but I don't go out and say, fuck you, your content is trash.
On repeat. There's no way to say this without sounding like an asshole, so I'm just gonna get it over with. Rip off
Oh, because you've been so polite so far. Thank God. Guys, he's gonna let loose for a second.
the Band-Aid and say it. If I have to sound like an asshole, so be it. This is not a normal, well-adjusted, adult reaction to the situation.
You didn't have to sound like an asshole, by the way. That was a choice.
If you were to step out of your echo chamber and ask any old, average, regular Joe or Jane, what would you do if something you found fun wasn't enjoyable anymore? They would respond with, then I'd do something else that I find fun, or find something
Neither is his video true.
new to enjoy. But of course, these content creators can't have you doing that. You need to stay engaged.
No, you don't. No, you don't. If you don't want to watch Helldivers content, don't tune into my videos, y'all. That's 100% okay. I'll make videos that aren't Helldivers related. Sometimes it's mostly going to be Helldivers. But so long as there are people who resonate with what you're saying, then what you're saying deserves to be said. It has a place on the internet. All right, take care, Scarfion.
You need to stay angry. You need to keep watching their videos and leaving comments and playing the game.
Oh, that was a joke about Oh,
even though you
my fault. Sorry, I got lost in the sauce.
don't have fun playing it anymore. Because only by continuing to regurgitate our criticism and keep playing the game will the game eventually get better and we will absolutely, totally have fun again. So you must stay and suffer and be miserable. Don't leave.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to. The thing is, when we put out video, like, just from the perspective of a content creator, I'm gonna pull down the curtain here, okay? I'm a content creator. I'm a small one, but I see all of the analytics that the big guys see. It's the same numbers, it's just their numbers are bigger, right? But whether or not your video hits in the algorithm is largely random, okay? You're going to have videos that do well for no reason. You're going to have videos that do poorly for no reason, and vice versa. But when you're talking about a YouTube audience, there's fucking millions, if not billions of people that use this site, okay? It will not hurt my feelings if I put out a video and it's not your cup of tea, okay? I don't feel like I need to fucking keep my audience on the hook and consume. It's not like that. I put out the stuff that I want to make, and if people enjoy it, that's great. You know, if not, I'll take it on the chin and I'll change my stuff in the future. But it's okay if you don't want to tune into everything that I make. It's fine. But I'm gonna make Helldivers content if I feel critically about Helldivers.
Find something else that's more fun and fulfilling. Don't you want the game to get better? You have to stay. You have to keep playing. You have to keep watching my content. We have to keep regurgitating the same criticism to the developers over and over again. It's the...
You do, actually. You absolutely do. It's the only way that Arrowhead specifically ever listen, is with regurgitated, consistent, and I would say to a degree, coordinated criticism. It's the only way that anything gets done in this game.
The only way the game will get better. Don't you want the game to get better? Stop.
No, I won't. I fucking won't stop. I will stop when Arrowhead stops requiring that level of backlash in order to make good changes to their game. I will criticize guilt-free up until that day.
It is not your responsibility. It is not the responsibility of these content creators to make the game better.
That's true. It's not our responsibility. It's the responsibility of the developers. But when the developers don't listen, that doesn't mean that you can't take things into your own hands and put your opinion out there and see if it resonates with people.
That's on the job of the developers and the publishers.
It is?
They have to earn your time, your engagement, your money. If
they do.
You've provided feedback and constructive criticism, and they choose to do nothing with it, then I'm sorry, you've done everything you can. Forcing yourself to stay, forcing yourself to be miserable and keep playing a game that you don't enjoy.
That's a quitter's mentality. That's a quitter's mentality. That's the fucking, what, you ran the first mile of a marathon, done everything you can. It's too many miles. What, you don't like running? You gonna keep doing it? Dude, look at how much work that's going to take to get to the end. It's not worth it. Just quit.
Boy, playing isn't magically going to...
This is the type of guy that must think discussing your wages with your coworker must be bad or something. I didn't hear no bell. I didn't hear no bell.
Game better, or have the developers take the game in the direction...
That is what it feels like being a fan.
...you wanted to go into. I left...
No, genuinely. You lost, bro. Give up. That's this guy's mentality. He doesn't even realize.
Feedback and criticism for Call of Duty, Overwatch, and Rainbow Six Siege. The
thing is he wrong in saying that our feedback might be going into the abyss and not being listened to? Maybe. Okay? Maybe. But what is it about Helldivers? Like, what is it about Helldivers that you think compels so many people to band together to voice their criticism with some kind of backing in numbers? Do you think it's because this game might be special to people and because we think it's worth it? That there might be a chance?
Developers, nonetheless, decide to take those games and those...
As long as there is a chance, I will try. That's the type of person I am. But maybe this guy's a quitter. And you know what? If he's a quitter, God bless you. We all have our vices. We all have our struggles, right? God knows I do. But don't ask me to be like you. You know, keep your vices to yourself. Don't judge my behavior because I can hold out a little longer than you can. I'm more willing to voice the criticisms that need to be voiced.
Franchises in a different direction than what I wanted.
It is a sacrifice to some degree. You sacrifice a lot of time, a lot of energy. You know,
and so be it. I sought out other
You could be thinking about other things. You could be.
video games
But if you don't want to think about other things, you don't have to force yourself, okay? You don't.
that appeal to my wants,
Whoa, watch your tone. I'm sorry.
needs,
You're right.
and interests.
You're right. My
And
bad.
guess what? I enjoy playing video games. You can too.
Arrowhead is listening, and they keep pushing the issues we point out towards the future, but at this rate, it doesn't look like the game is going to last as long as they might think it will. Dude, no shit. They think this is a 10-year game. 10 years? Are you insane?
There is more
10
to gaming
years?
than just Helldivers,
Dude, in 2 years, your player count's going to be sub 30K.
Call of Duty, Halo, whatever the popular shooter at the time may
The real Helldivers 2 is the friends we complained with along the way. Amen.
be. I am
That's the thing. If the bottom falls out, if this game never gets better, they shut it down, at least I met you guys. At least I know that I wasn't alone in how I felt about this game. That's worth something.
begging you to play other video games besides whatever the current mainstream popular
His next video is called Space Marine 2 Deserves Better.
shooter
Jesus
is
Christ.
right now.
Wasn't he just talking about how goated this game is?
Please, for the love
Isn't that grifting?
of God.
Isn't that grifting, or
Alright.
am I wrong?
One last time for good measure before I wrap up this video. I am not saying
The band will keep playing while the ship sinks.
that you cannot
Amen.
criticize video games.
Give this guy
and their
his maracas,
developers.
bro.
I am not saying that your criticism isn't valid. All I am
Okay.
saying is, please, enough with the self-imposed misery.
But what's the difference between being critical of something that exists and also being a slave to that thing that exists and making it your whole personality?
If you are not
Are we grifting today? We never grift here, bro.
having
I mean what I say 100%.
fun playing a video game, then play another video game that you do enjoy, or seek out a brand new video game that you can have fun with.
But what happens when we do that and then we still talk about Helldivers? Does that not fit into your framework of what you think the world should look like?
Please, life is too short and too precious to waste it on playing a video game that you don't have fun playing. Please do not be manipulated by these content creators
I've had enough of this guy's self-imposed quittery. Dude,
that
wait until you see the sequel.
do not care about your well-being at all. They just want you engaged and angry and watching their content so they can make money off you. If they actually gave a shit about you, they would recommend and make content on other video games that they think are better and more fun and they think you should play.
Wrong! My way of showing you guys that I give a shit about you is I voice the opinions that you guys have. That's what I do for you. I let you know that you're not fucking alone. And that the people who tell you that you need to shut the fuck up and let the developers feel good about themselves when they ruin the product that you've sunk your time and money into, they suck, and you're not wrong.
It is not normal behavior to say, this video game sucks, the developers suck, and then keep playing the fucking game. Please, be suspect
Yes, it is. That's incredibly normal. Humans are creatures of habit.
of any content.
Now, it would be weird if the game sucked on day one and it was never good. But Helldivers was good. Helldivers was great. Helldivers was one of the best games that had ever been created at certain points and in certain ways. This is basically group therapy for us.
Creator
Low-key, you might be right.
who makes 10 to 20 minute long videos on fucking patch notes. I just want you to have fun playing video games, man.
Patch notes are important, by the way.
Video games are so
It sounds stupid until you realize, oh, patch notes are the changes that they're making to the game.
awesome. There's
And the changes that they're making are the problem.
So-
Yeah, we're going to talk about fucking patch notes.
wonderful. I don't want
I must depart for the Chud ship. Have a great one, Captain Hog. I shall depart you with a Chud gift. Thank you very much, Shower. You take care of yourself, man.
you to miss out. So, for my Helldivers 2 players, here are some recommendations. Obviously, Space Marine 2,
It's the exact same game, actually.
the recently released John Carpenter's
Okay.
Toxic Commando, Cast, the soon-to-leave early access AI Olympus, and last but certainly not least, this may come as a big shock and surprise to many of you, Gears of War 5.
Come on.
This game got
Come on.
so much free content in its post-launch updates.
Are we serious?
It's got a girthy progression system with
Brother.
tons of unlocks.
Gears
two
of
very
War.
replayable and customizable
Yeah, that'll scratch the
PvE
fucking
modes,
itch.
alongside those classic narrative-driven
He could have at least said, Warframe or something.
campaigns and PvP multiplayer options. You're honestly more than getting your money's worth if you pick up Gears 5 in 2026.
A girthy
Anyways,
progression
that's all I
system.
want to say. That's been a video. I hope you liked the video. If you did indeed like the video
Promise
in
you'll
any
never
way, shape,
rot
or
to
form, please
Rot, dude. if there's a spectrum, I'm on the far end opposite of this fucking guy.
Be sure to hit the like
This dude is everything that I dislike.
button and leave a comment in the comment section down below.
I've always said that my problem with Glazers is not that they like the game. It's that they have a problem with you disliking the game and they want you to shut the fuck up about it. And this guy is that embodied.
Sharing with me your thoughts, feelings, and opinions on the topic of this video. If you want to help out and support the video, then please share it on social media. Twitter, Reddit, Facebook, maybe even a few Discord
This video
servers.
felt like him
And if
being
you want to help out
sponsored to
and
get more
support me
people to play
directly,
Space Marine.
financially, so that I can keep doing
There was
this
a weird
YouTube
focus
thing
on
and keep
Space
making
Marine.
videos like this, please consider making a financial donation via the Super Thanks feature here on YouTube or by clicking on the
Grifters are evil. Anyway, here's my Patreon.
links and donating
Here's
via my Buy Me a
Ko-Fi.
Coffee and or
Buy me a
Ko-Fi
coffee.
pages, links in the description down below. Anyways, once again, that's been a video. Thanks for watching.
Right. Yeah. So he made that video and he got dislike bombed. It was a terrible ratio. And then he made this. Helldivers 2 players have officially lost it. I have depicted you as the Wojak. Therefore, I am correct.
And welcome back to the game.
Don't buy that guy a coffee. Buy Hog a coffee. Or buy yourself a coffee, bro. But yeah, whatever you do, don't give that guy fucking money. Drop the link. The link is pinned,
I'm going
Wazer.
to give you a forewarning here.
TTS donation
If you
link.
have zero interest in listening to someone
So here's the sequel.
crash out and repeat over and over again ad nauseum, I didn't say this, and I never said this, well, then this isn't the video for you. I wouldn't recommend it. Now, I had a
Yep.
completely different video I had
Drop
planned
the
on
link harder. I should just spam it.
making.
I should have a bot that sends it every 5 seconds.
It's still in the works, but given the reaction to my previous video concerning Helldivers 2,
Yeah.
I had to address it.
And mostly
because
Space
here's
Marine.
the thing. In the production of that video, I went out of my way when writing the script and voice recording to cover my bases and preemptively address any criticisms or misunderstandings about my positions, my ideas, and my recommendations.
Yeah, but you did a shit job.
You see,
You can't... It's the equivalent of saying, like, I'm not racist, and then saying a bunch of racist stuff.
I've had this happen in the past before with previous videos.
He just straw man the entire time. 100% agree.
Where, for some nonsensical reason that I still do not understand, even after all this, there are some folks online that have a very volatile and hostile reaction to the sentiment of play a different video game rather the one you're playing if you're not having fun playing it. And for some reason...
No, we have a hostile reaction to you saying Helldivers 2 is the only thing that you consume because... Here's something for the Space Marine 2 fund. I actually own Space Marine 2, but thank you very much, Smiley. Put some W's for Smiley in the chat. Much appreciated, brother.
Beyond mortal comprehension, that sentiment is conflated with stop criticizing the game, stop criticizing the developers. Criticism isn't allowed. It doesn't
Alex
make
Jones,
any
straw
sense,
man, straw
and I
man.
don't know why
Is this Alex
keeps
Jones?
happening.
Is this really him?
So, for my recent Helldivers 2 video, I went out of my way to make sure there would be no confusion and that my actual positions and arguments would not be conflated with a completely different one that had...
No, you didn't. You told everybody that they shouldn't play the game, and then you realized that you sounded like an asshole, so you took a break from sounding like an asshole to say, hey, by the way, guys, I'm not an asshole. And then you just went right back to being an asshole.
Nothing to do with what I was talking about. Which is why, at the very beginning of my video, I say this.
Here's the thing. To some degree, okay? People are going to interpret every argument in bad faith, especially when a lot of people are hearing an argument, right? But if you make a video and the main takeaway that people have from that video is you sound like you really don't like Helldivers criticism, and you sound like you have big issues with people who are still Helldivers fans, and we don't buy your whole criticism is fine thing, then you didn't make your point well, or your actual point isn't the one that you think that you're making.
This.
Hog, can you check the picture I sent on Discord? Mega Glaze. Average Glazer versus this guy. Holy shit. Holy shit, this dude's a unit, bro. That is low-key. That's a delicious looking donut, bro.
The Helldivers community is
This guy stinks.
yet again very...
SpongeBob. Stinky sound. Stinky sound effect. That's what I hear whenever this guy makes a point.
displeased with the developers and at the current state of the game.
Also this, I don't have issues with Helldivers players. Helldivers players have officially lost it. What?
Which is
What are you talking
completely
about?
fair and valid. I take no issue with the genuine constructive criticism and woes directed at both the game and its developers.
But what if they come from people who play the game a lot and who make content about the game?
Now, of course, not all criticism is
I do need to get that sound on a keybind.
constructive, fair, logical, or valid. Context is paramount. But for you, as the consumer, as the player, as the gamer, what matters most to you
I don't
when
like that
playing a
Helldivers
video
2 are
game
negative
is
and give
whether
bad
or not
reviews. True,
you're
that's what
having
this
fun.
sounds like.
So if you aren't having fun with the video game you're playing, there's nothing wrong with telling the people who made said video game, hey, I'm not having fun playing your game. This is why I'm not having fun. Could you maybe do this or that so that I could enjoy playing your game? And
Okay.
later on in the video, I also say this. Every time I say, if you're not having fun playing this video game, just play something else, that gets conflated with, oh, you're not allowed to criticize this.
Yeah.
Oh, stop criticizing the game and its developers. Oh, you're just a glazer, you don't want the game to improve.
Yep.
I've heard it all, folks, and all of it is irrelevant,
Yep.
because I didn't say any of that.
That's also very dismissive, saying that it's irrelevant. There's clearly a reason that they're quote-unquote misconstruing your argument as this. So, if this is the hill that you want to die on, it's very, very relevant to you.
And that's not what I'm trying to say at all. And when someone like me comes around and asks, why don't you just play something else? You then get all offended. How dare you? You're just glazing the game. You're trying to ignore its issues. You're trying to get people to stop criticizing the game. Yeah, people are playing other
Well, at least he's dead. What?
games. That's the problem. Look at the Steam player count. Bro, you
I bet this guy tries to rationalize every single thing he sees and does. Maybe, bro.
all look and sound ridiculous. I'm over here saying
Until Arrowhead changes their tune, we won't lift the review bomb, nor should you.
stop
Nor
hurting
should you.
yourself, and you're interpreting that as I'm trying to aid your enemies. Now, one would think that after I had said all that, no one could be confused about where I stand.
Yeah, but there's another fucking 26 minutes of the video.
Seeing as how I said all of that, and not once, not a singular time throughout the video did I say that criticism was bad, that you shouldn't criticize
You can't just say, you can't interpret what I'm saying as this, and then say the thing. You know what I
the
mean?
game, that you shouldn't criticize the developers, never said anything of the sort, never implied anything of the sort. So you
Never said anything of the sort might technically be true. Never implied anything of the sort is insane.
think I'd be in the clear, right?
Yeah, no, one small 70%? God damn, that's bad. Holy shit.
Literally hundreds
Holy
of people
shit.
got upset at me
Yeah.
and my video
Yeah.
over things I never fucking said.
Yeah.
Accusing me of
No, you said them, for sure.
holding
And you said them to those people. And those people found your video, and they didn't appreciate what you had to say.
positions that I do not hold. It's so disheartening, man. It's so disheartening
I'm interpreting that this gamer dude is a goofball.
to see
Hey, man.
hundreds of
Perspective is reality, bro.
people
If you perceive him as a
angry at
goofball,
you over things I never said and I never did. The internet has really fucked some people up. It's made people paranoid,
the internet has really made it so people don't understand the complexity of certain things in life.
assuming that anyone
You just can't think at a level like I can.
and everyone is out
Shut
to
up.
get them. If you don't 100%
That's condescending as fuck, bro.
agree with their perspective and their beliefs, oh, you must be the enemy. You must be my ops. It's such a shame. Such a shame. Anyways, let's go over some of the comments, shall we?
Let's do it. You guys think he's gonna pick good ones, or do you think, yeah, he's gonna pick the ones with one fucking like?
The
Good.
Jesus man writes, just go
By the way, he deleted a lot of comments on his video too, like a lot of the ones that were getting support.
play something else. Shut
That's why you'll see conversations in his comment thread that are replying to comments that like aren't there.
the fuck up, bro.
He's cut from a finer cloth like a true Redditor. Yeah, he's part of a higher society of thinkers, and you just wouldn't quite understand.
I'll criticize the game I paid for. I never said you couldn't criticize the game you paid for. Never implied it. The
You didn't listen to a word I said in the video. What a condescending reply.
first few minutes of my video literally stated that there was nothing wrong with doing that.
By the way, you can say things that people would agree with, and if you say it like you're a fucking asshole, we have the right to perceive you as an asshole.
Coster184 writes, "You deserve 1,000 dislikes for go play something else." Completely unhinged reaction, I'm not gonna lie. And not Arrowhead,
Unhinged?
not Sony.
His comment is an unhinged reaction, but your 14-minute video about how people didn't like your Helldivers video is, what, hinged?
But the likes
Like
of
normal
you
hinged?
get offended by freedom of speech when in the
I mean, like, you're pissed, bro. And, like, I get it. Getting negative feedback sucks. But don't pretend like you're over here fucking calm and cool and collected and all these people are on fire. You're furious. That's why you made this video.
video did I ever say I was offended? You're just making shit up and, like I wrote in my reply, projecting. The only one offended here is you, buddy. You're the one who wrote you deserve
Hog
1,000
was good,
dislikes
man.
or go play something else. Sounds pretty offended to me. Nowhere in my video did I say or imply that I was offended. You're just making shit up. Metazar writes, "Yeah, you should never fight to try and better something you love. Just abandon all hope and find something else to play." Once again, never said anything of the sort. Never implied it.
That is what
I
you
don't
said. Because if you listen to this person's criticism, you would say, oh, this is somebody who only plays Helldivers.
know how the fuck that was your takeaway and
Just go play another game, dude.
conclusion after watching my video. Just the most hyperbolic interpretation of
I mean, genuinely, like in the realm of Helldivers commentary videos that I've seen, that his video is the worst one that I've ever seen. And there is competition. But like most of them are pretty okay, and there's a couple ones that really stand out. I watched his video thinking nothing of it. You know, I was gonna go into it, I was expecting the same shit. And by the end of it, I was like, what the fuck was that? It's like he said so little and was such a dick about it at the same time, you know?
of my words you could possibly have. John O'Derod 9629 writes, "If this didn't matter, why did you make a video about it?" I never say this. I never say this in the video. I never said this. I didn't say this.
Yeah, but I mean, you kind of did. Because you said that people who have criticisms are too latched onto the game, and that it's just a game, and that the people who give more criticisms to it like aren't well-adjusted adults or something like that, because like adults don't care about games that much, right? That was my takeaway from it. We just watched the video, in that part where he was like, "I don't want to sound like an asshole," and then he proceeded to sound like an asshole.
This literally did not happen. These people are just making shit up. They're arguing with ghosts. They're trying to
They're arguing with you, bro,
slay imaginary
in your comment section.
dragons. Can you see? Can you see why this is so frustrating
If you take video 2 and splice in things he said in video 1, that would be a great vid.
and
Fuck, that would be great.
Art-
I don't want to host things like that on my channel.
disheartening for me? Oh,
However, if someone else were to do that,
God, this comment
I would
from
like that.
Puvinus, telling people to leave isn't an argument. It's avoiding the issue. What you are saying is like, if your country has problems, just leave. But in reality, people vote and push for change instead of abandoning it.
that's actually a great. That's a pretty nice parallel.
Holy fucking shit, man. First off, remarkable, simply remarkable false equivalency there. Choosing
Simply remarkable false equivalency there.
to play or not play a video game is not
Holy
the same
shit,
as
dude. God, I mean, fuck. Oh man.
leaving or entering a country. So choosing to not play a video game is avoiding the issue, but actively playing a video game that you're not having fun playing is addressing the issue? Bro, I don't even think you truly know what the fuck you're saying. You tried to construct some sort of analogy here,
What? No, he's not.
but the slightest introspection and the whole thing falls apart. Son of Sons 770 writes, the classic affection
Okay,
and the
I kind of almost see what he's saying here, because he's saying like continuing to play the game. This is the generous interpretation of what he's saying. He thinks that Puvinus here is equating his whole leaving the country thing to people leaving the game, and he's saying that staying and playing the game is going to signal to the developers that stuff is good rather than bad, right? But when I read Puvinus's comment, I get the idea that he's addressing your sort of laissez-faire attitude of if it's cooked, then it's cooked. You know what I mean? Like that. Like there's no point in staying around and voicing your criticism, because If you stay and play the game, then you're engaging in self-misery. And if you make content about the game, then either you're a grifter or you're an adult who's too obsessed with it. And he's saying, like, no, like, I'm here because I've invested time here and I'm comfortable here, but I think it should be better. And I want to be part of the voices who stay behind in order to promote and voice what we think needs to change for the game, as opposed to the people who just walk away. There's people that walk away. He just doesn't want to be part of that group. There's nothing wrong with that. Do not put this man in a fighting situation. He'd be the first one to run at the sign of trouble. 100%. I mean, if we're learning anything about this dude, he's a quitter. How long have you been streaming for anyway? Like a couple hours now. Nothing crazy.
The whole thing falls apart. Son of Sons 770 writes, the classic, just play a different game. My bad for liking a game, thinking it has potential, and then criticizing the devs when they make decisions that actively make the game worse. I never said you couldn't criticize the devs. I never said there was anything wrong with criticizing the devs.
No, but you did say that you need to stop playing the game and you need to go play something else.
I never said or implied anything of the sort. Did you even
You implied, for sure.
listen to a word I said
The VOD will be uploaded, Scortungus, don't worry.
in the video? The Helldivers community is yet again very
Now, this is maybe one of his more valid takes, because like he's distinguishing the arguments between you need to stop playing the game because you don't enjoy it, and you shouldn't criticize it because he never says you shouldn't criticize it, but he lumps all of the people who criticize the game into a group of people that he deems as like maladjusted adults and freaks who only play Helldivers. So you can't blame this guy for conflating the two, because you really don't do a great job of distinguishing between your two different arguments. You're kind of throwing these, I'm just going to call them criticisms. Maybe observations is a better word, but you're kind of throwing them out at the critical batch of the Helldivers community as a whole, because the critical batch of the Helldivers community are people who probably still play the game to some degree, people who voice their criticisms about it, and people who do both of those things repeatedly enough that you would group them into that community. You know what I mean? There's a lot of intersectionality between these groups that you're trying to distinguish between. Do you think there's going to be a patch next week? Dude, I have no fucking idea. The future of Helldivers is transient right now, we'll say. I wouldn't
Helldivers community
I can't predict their schedule one way or the other. I have no idea what they're going to do.
is yet again very displeased with the developers and at the current state of the game.
Yep.
Which is completely fair and valid.
Okay.
I take no issue with the genuine constructive criticism.
Remember, this was the first 40 seconds of the video where he made like decent sort of lukewarm points, basically saying that like you can be critical and it's okay. And then he went on for 26 minutes to talk about how the people who are critical of the game are also freaks.
And woes directed at both the game and its developers. Now, of course, not all criticism.
Maybe that's what bothers me about his video. It's like he's not so much criticizing the criticisms themselves. He's criticizing the people making them and saying that he thinks that they're weirdos. Am I wrong for thinking that?
Criticism is constructive, fair, logical, or valid.
I think this is why I didn't want to make a video on this at first, because like I have so many issues with the things that he says. There's levels to it. Are we due for another dead blog next week? I think we should be.
Context is paramount.
You can care about Helldivers, but not too much. Yeah, you can care about it a reasonable amount, and a reasonable amount doesn't strictly have to be. Ooh, yo, A Goose with the $5. I'm gonna finish what I was saying, then we'll read yours. Caring about the game a reasonable amount doesn't strictly have to be I play this game once a week and then leave. Like you can care about it a lot. You can be into it and still have it be healthy. Gamertron sounds like he cries in his car when his Starbucks order is messed up.
But for you,
And hey man, I won't tell you to not have that opinion.
as the consumer,
Wrote
as
his
the
name
player,
wrong?
as
It's
the
fine.
gamer, what matters most to you when playing a video game is whether or not you're having fun.
It's ride or die. And that's the thing. If Helldivers is ride or die for you, that's okay. That doesn't have to be weird and unhealthy. It could just be something that you enjoy, man.
So if you aren't having fun with the video game you're playing,
There's nothing wrong with nerding the fuck out over a specific thing, okay? You live once. You live once. Fucking be obsessed with something. Fuck it. Being obsessed with something is how you become exceptional at something. Look at powerlifters. Look at fucking who's a good Jay Cutler. Look at this motherfucker, Jay Cutler. Look at this guy. What a freak. Look at the size of this guy. I mean, Jesus Christ. Do you think this guy who was somebody who was into weightlifting a healthy amount? This dude was legendary. Who's a natural bodybuilder? Natural bodybuilding. I'm a trainer, so this is kind of my go-to example. Look at this guy. This dude's fucking huge. Brian Shaw. Is Brian Shaw natural? Brian Shaw. Yeah. Look at this dude. He's a fucking freak. Oh, this dude lives the gym. He's not into the gym a healthy amount. That doesn't mean he's an unhealthy individual. He dedicated himself to one thing, and he became the best at that thing. At least, well, one of the best. A respectable figure in the space. And you know, people aren't going to respect the gaming space as much as they 4-time world strong. I knew he was the world's strongest man. He's been at 4 times. That's crazy. But people aren't going to respect the gaming space like they do the fitness space, and they don't necessarily have to. But if this is your baby and video games are your shit and Helldivers is your shit, then go all out, bro. Have the most developed opinions. Have the best content. Have the most well thought out criticism. Fuck it. Fuck it, dude. Live it up. This is your life. If you enjoy this and you want to make content that some guy named the Gamertron Show thinks is trash, who gives a shit? He's one person in a sea of haters that just happens to have quite a few subscribers. I just bought a mini Dubai chocolate bar. You'll have to tell me how gas it is.
Nothing wrong with telling the people who made said video game, hey, I'm not having fun playing your game. This is why I'm not having fun. Could you maybe do this or that so that I could
Sorry,
enjoy
Mitch. I didn't mean to go off on a tangent.
playing your game?
It's just
Max Fall, right?
People like this really do upset me. He wants to tell you how to live your life when you're not doing anything wrong. I think that's fucked. I don't like that. I paid for a product and the product is broken. I'll just listen to the Gamertron Show and ignore those broken parts. Thanks, Ryan.
Paid for a product and the product is broken. I'll just listen to the Gamertron Show and ignore those broken parts.
I guess he was going to read it for
Ryan.
me. My bad.
I never said this. Nowhere in my video did I say this. I never implied this. Nowhere in my video did I imply this.
Okay. Chat, I want to ask you guys an honest question. Everything I've said aside, just looking at the Gamertron video for what it is. If you watched that video, I also keep thinking it's JonTron. If you watched that video for all that it's worth, not with no prejudice going into it, would you walk away from that video thinking that this guy is cool with you being critical of Helldivers 2? Or would you walk away from it thinking that he's going to take issue with you being critical of Helldivers 2 and call you a freak or something? Put 1 if you think you'd be comfortable. Put 2 if you think he wouldn't want you to be critical. Just genuine, honest takeaways. Do you think he'd be neutral with it, or do you think he'd probably be weird about it? It's good, creamy inside, decent crunch. That does sound good. A lot of 2s so far, not a lot of 1s, man. Tron, if you end up seeing this stream, you know, I probably have a subsect of the community that you would classify as something unsavory, you know, the fucking wine divers, the cry divers or whatever, but these are real people with developed opinions that have probably played Helldivers for a number of years, and your video made them feel like they can't be critical of the game around you. That's a moment for self-reflection, man. Whatever point you were trying to make, hey, she's keep it PG. Yo, bar can't be that good.
Making shit up and then getting mad at the
He wants you to be apathetic. Chat, do you think he wants you to be apathetic? Low-key, Goose might have a point.
shit you
He wants you to just give up.
made up. What the fuck?
Holy shit, Goose. I think you put it best. He wants you to be apathetic. He wants you to speedrun apathy.
Just what the fuck, man? Agent X Free.
Probably because he himself is apathetic to some degree.
Right? You don't have the right to complain about a game you loved as the developers crush it into dust. You
I already am. Dude, I'm apathetic to a degree as well.
keep glazing. This is literally a
It's called doublethink. Quote-unquote, criticism is fair and valid, but then also, quote-unquote, if you criticize the game more than the arbitrary amount I've decided and not specified, it's no longer fair and valid. W take, Fox.
fake quote.
W take.
Literally a fake quote.
It's like he had like concepts of a point in the beginning. I almost see what he was trying to get at in the beginning. But I think that the point he was trying to make conflicts with how he actually feels. And he had a sort of 28-minute long kind of Freudian slip where his true opinions shined through. You know what I mean?
literally shit he just made up.
But did you know you can farm super credits? Fuck, I forgot.
I said
He's
that
actually
I
right.
never
We
said.
should stop
I never
criticizing
said
the game.
this. I never implied
I
it.
love farming super
Multiple
credits.
portions
Oh my God.
of my video directly contradict this. And Venny writes, keep glazing.
He's just playing 4D chess and trying to get people to play his favorite game, Space Marine 2.
Literally-
He just wants the player count on Space Marine 2 to go up.
Nowhere
This is a
in the
psyop,
video
dude.
Did I praise Helldivers 2 or praise Arrowhead? There was literally no glazing anywhere in the video. There
He's
was
not
no-
wrong. There really wasn't any glazing in this video, but I don't blame him for lumping you in with the glazers, because your dismissal of criticism and your willingness to shut down discussion is kind of the defining factor, the defining feature of glazers that a lot of people don't appreciate.
No praise directed at the game or
But I can't farm super credits in Space Marine 2, and that's why they'll never get your money.
developers. He's just making shit up. He's just lying. He's
Where's the
just
fun?
Lying. He's just making shit up. Why are you lying? What are you hoping to gain by lying?
He's not lying. This was his takeaway. You don't have to agree with his takeaway, but I mean that there's a huge gap between saying that somebody like is stupid and misinterprets you and calling them a liar. Calling someone a liar is an insult. It's an attack on their character.
This is such a petty and pathetic thing to lie about.
It's not petty. He's not lying. This was Agent X3's takeaway, and I understand where he's coming from.
As I'm sure you've noticed the running theme throughout all these comments, no one actually addresses or
But what even is his takeaway, though? His takeaway is that he feels like he doesn't have the right to complain about a game that he loved, and that the developer should be allowed to crush it. Godspeed to you, Hog and Hoggers alike. Gotta bounce. Been a pleasure. Thank you. A loss 10 mil socket. Thank you so much for tuning in, man.
lying. This is such a petty and pathetic thing to lie about.
He calls him a liar, he calls him petty, and he calls him pathetic because he watched this guy's video and had a problem with it. And this guy wonders why he's getting negative feedback.
I'm sure you've noticed the running theme throughout.
Dude, if you called me any of those things like face-to-face in real life, we would have issues, bro. Like, I would never speak to you again. That's insulting as fuck.
All these comments, no one actually addresses or criticizes anything I actually say
They do. You didn't even say that much,
in
dude.
the video. It's all
You don't have to bust out a quote in order to criticize the heart of a video.
shit that they just made up. There's got
He spent 26 minutes talking about how people shouldn't criticize the game, essentially, and then he spent 30 seconds saying, by the way, criticism is fine.
to be like an official name or study for this type of mass delusion. Illuvial writes, you're essentially asking people to never voice discontent about the state of the game. Nope, 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 not at all.
You are.
Absolutely not. I asked nothing of the sort, said nothing of the sort,
Bro, finish your
implied
comment.
nothing of the sort. The literal first few minutes of the video directly contradict this. The Helldivers
What about the rest of the video, man?
community
What about the rest of it?
is yet again
His language is very accusatory and confrontational, which naturally makes most people more defensive and confrontational back. He comes off as arrogant and a bit snobby, and it affects his comments. 100% agree.
very
The thing is, I don't think that he has a good point at all. But even if he did have a good point, nobody would agree with him because he's coming off as, like you said, an accusatory asshole.
displeased with the
I added the asshole, but still.
developers and at the current state of the game, which
He didn't show that comments likes either.
is
I wonder if it got
completely
support.
fair and valid.
He deleted a lot of the ones that had support, though.
I take no issue with the
That I literally said that earlier in the stream. It's like saying I'm not racist and then saying a bunch of racist stuff.
genuine
Not that he's saying it's just it's saying that you're not going to say one thing or you're not going to imply one thing and then saying and implying that thing for fucking 30 minutes.
constructive
Just shy.
criticism
I see he's using Lord of the Robe strategy.
and woes
I would say Lord of the Robe was harsher,
directed at both
but
the game
Lord of the Robe was so out there it was almost hard to be mad at him.
and its developers. Now, of course, not all criticism
If you look at the latest videos, the comments there are still some decent comments with good like ratios that he did not engage with.
is constructive, fair,
I think at some point it would become too obvious, right?
logical, or valid. Context
The thing is, I don't even mean this as an insult. I mean this seriously. I think this guy seems like the type of person to upfront delete comments and then realize that might not be a good idea and then leave the rest of them alone.
is paramount. But for you, as the consumer, as the player, as the gamer, What matters most to you when playing a video game
No, you don't get it. He is sane. Everyone else is badly adjusted and abnormal. True, W, girlfriend take.
is whether or not you're having fun. So if you aren't having fun with the video
Guys,
game
he's the normal one.
you're playing,
It doesn't matter that everyone disagrees with him. You're all just crazy. You're all just crazy.
nothing wrong with telling the people
Stop
who made
criticizing
that video game,
Helldivers.
Hey, I'm not having fun playing your game. This is why I'm not having fun. Could you maybe do this or that so that I could enjoy playing
See, this is why I like streaming. I could do shit like this and talk shit, and I can know that I'm not crazy.
your game? How? How was that your takeaway?
Oh, we're back to the comment. We're what, a third through it right now?
How was that what you extrapolated from my video and the words
By the
I
way,
spoke in
alluvial
it?
knows ball. W
I
alluvial.
never said or implied to never voice discontent about the state of the game.
You did imply it.
Never. It did not happen.
It did.
This is fantasy. This is make-believe. This is pure projection.
This is reality, and it's a reality that you created.
Jesus Christ. Finally, we
Leave him out of this.
Cozy, who writes, I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of a major L take. Saying that you can't want a game to improve while also wanting to play it is insane. I agree. Good thing I never fucking said that.
Yeah, he didn't say that. He just said that you can't criticize it and still play the game. Otherwise, you have a problem. And you're a maladjusted adult.
Never said that.
Okay, but like, when there's any discontent, the only thing he says is stop playing or... True! True! My girlfriend with the 2W takes? That's the problem. Every time he sees discontent, he says, stop playing and stop whining. And then he'll have a little footnote fucking 30 seconds later, by the way, playing and whining is fine. And then he'll talk for 20 more minutes about how playing and whining isn't fine. I mean, what the fuck? Am I crazy? Am I the one that's not getting this? Because I've watched this video 4 times now. And I haven't woven my way to the core. The good part of this argument that he swears to God is there.
I never implied that. Multiple portions of my video directly contradict this. How?
No! One portion of your video contradicts this. Funny enough, that portion of your video also contradicts the rest of your video.
How the fuck was that your takeaway after watching
Do these people read their scripts
How
back?
How is that what you believe I was
No, we're all crazy and he's the one that's sane.
You're just making shit up. You're playing make-believe.
You're
not mad at an imaginary version of me who said these imaginary things that only happened in your head. How do you even have a conversation or debate with...
Man, he's getting really heated. He seems to not enjoy arguments. Has he tried quitting and finding something else? True. Maybe you should quit YouTube, man. You don't seem to like this site.
These people. People who just lie and make shit up and conflate what you're saying with something completely different. I went out of my way to make sure this very thing didn't happen.
You guys ever... If you guys don't know, there's this thing called Occam's razor, okay? It's a literary device. And it basically boils down to the simplest explanation is often the correct one, okay? Principle attributed to 14th century friar William of Occam, for nerds. If you have 2 competing ideas to explain the same phenomenon, you should prefer the simpler one. So here's how I see this. I see 2 scenarios here. Scenario 1, he has attracted a group of people that are He has attracted a group of people that are all completely insane and interpreting his video in a disingenuous manner. And they're also not only insane and interpreting his video in a disingenuous manner, but they are united in the way that they are disingenuously interpreting his video and his arguments, right? That's take number 1. Or take number 2, there is a side to the video that your arguments created and the ultimate point that your video culminated in that you didn't foresee beforehand and you don't resonate with because deep down you probably do harbor some resentment against people who are critical of Helldivers. Maybe because you like it, maybe because you just don't like seeing the content, whatever. But what makes more sense? That this massive group of people came into your video only to hate on you, but also to hate on you in the exact same way? And sort of have issues with a lot of the same points and tell you why they're bad? Or that you're just not taking their criticism in good faith and you want to construe them as, what did he say, like whiny and pathetic and maladjusted and whatnot? You understand what I'm saying?
And it
I don't know. You guys can decide which argument makes more sense. I have my vote.
still
Maybe there's a third option that I'm not seeing, but I don't think so.
happened. What more?
I mean, maybe the truth is somewhere in the middle. I'm sure there's some people that are being disingenuous, but at some point, don't you have to ask yourself, like, wow, maybe some of these people have a point?
Could I have
This Payday 2 gameplay is looking weird. We're getting there. Don't worry.
said? What more could I have done?
You're picking up what I'm putting down. That's why I love you, Squirtungus. You always know
I went
what's
out of
up.
my way
His mama never levels his speechcraft.
to explicitly state that there is
This dude is genuinely like level 1 speech. It's
nothing
crazy.
wrong with criticizing the game or its developers. I went out of my way to state that I'm not trying to criticize your criticism or invalidate your feelings. And yet somehow, still,
Yeah, but then you went out of your way to criticize their criticism and invalidate their feelings. You understand what I'm saying?
hundreds of people think I did exactly that,
I wonder why.
even though I did the exact opposite.
No, you didn't.
I feel
Also, stop doing that, like, high-pitched, like... I know you're, like, doing this with your voice to make it sound dramatic, but it doesn't come off the way that you want it to.
like I'm going mad. Is this what being a super fan, a fanboy of a singular video game and or franchise does to a person?
Yeah. That is what it does. It makes people tune into games. It makes them critical of the things that they don't like, and it makes them dislike people who tell them that they can't have that criticism. That's also like what casual fans are like. That's just what fans of a product are like. You're just going to see more of it from people that care more. It doesn't make them weird for caring a lot. It just makes them people who care.
That at the slightest hint of someone even
Does he not realize the paradoxical hypocrisy that he's saying, though? Be more specific, Mitch, because there was a lot to unpack here.
remotely
Like, how is you complain too much not a... It is a complaint. He's complaining about people complaining.
suggesting that you play
He's in this fucking infinite loop of he has created guidelines for the type of content that he wants to see that result in either a world with criticism that he isn't happy with or a world without criticism where he has nothing to complain about, which I guess would result in us thinking that he's happy.
another video game rather than the video game you've decided to devote your life to. They'll just be all
It was a continuation of our previous comment. Oh, I see. Yeah.
like, oh, I'm going to ignore everything else you say and just project and lie and insult you. Doesn't make any sense.
Not a lot of people are doing that. I didn't even see a lot of people insulting him. I saw you insulting a lot of people, for sure. I saw you throwing out some pretty nasty insults towards pretty much everybody that engages negatively with your video. But I saw a lot of people that were more critical about your arguments in your tone than they were about, like, you.
Man, doesn't make any sense. Suggesting that someone
Such a self-report on the projection bit? Yeah,
play
no
another
shit.
video game does not mean you are saying you are not allowed to criticize video games. Jesus Christ. Please, I beg you, stop conflating these
We're not conflating anything. The reason that you have issues with them is because they're criticizing video games.
different
It's the only place that your criticisms originate from.
sentiments. They have nothing to do with one another. Play a different video game does not equal you cannot criticize video games. Stop it. Please, please, please stop it.
Hog, aren't you aware Glazer is a slur/insult? Ah, shit. It's the one slur that's allowed on this channel.
Oh, God. Well, that was my crash out. I hope you got some
It sure was.
entertainment from it.
I feel like he's taking it super literal. You're probably right, but I don't know what you're saying, babe.
That's been a video. If you liked it for some reason, in
Just give me more detail.
any way, shape, or form, please be sure to hit the like button.
I never said that criticizing is wrong, and I never even criticized your criticism. Okay, so what's this video even about? What's happening? Yeah.
If you want to comment,
What's the
comment
point of
section
all
down below
this?
and share your thoughts, feelings, and opinions.
I think the point is just he wants less people to play Helldivers and more people to play Space Marine. It's like, okay, I mean, sure, but just say that, you know?
Please do so. If
I
you
play Space. I like
help out
Space
support
Marine.
the video,
I think
then
it's
please
fun.
share it on social
It's
media,
not a replacement
Twitter,
for Helldivers.
Reddit, Facebook,
Please plug your Ko-Fi again.
maybe even a few Discord servers. And if you want to help out and support me directly so that I can keep making YouTube videos and keep doing this YouTube thing, please consider making a financial donation via the Super
Yes!
here on YouTube.
Yes!
And donating via my
By the way, small tangent. I don't know this guy's situation, but you don't have to get paid to make YouTube content. Like, it helps, don't get me wrong, but you can also just make it for the love of the game.
Buy Me a Coffee and Ko-Fi pages. Links are
I am not buying you a coffee, bro.
description
I'm
down
sorry.
below. Anyways, once again,
you called
that's
me a
been
lot of
video.
mean
Thank
names.
you for watching, and I will see you all later.
Wow. Yeah, I really did not enjoy that. That gets a dislike from me. I'm not gonna lie. That gets a dislike from me. Yeah. I don't want to read the fucking comments. I'm gonna have to dig for people. Odds of a part 3, I would say extremely unlikely. Extremely unlikely. He's gonna try to separate himself from this. What sucks is that, like, he's had big videos before, so, like, he definitely got traffic on this video, but it wasn't game-changing for him. So he just kind of attracted a lot of negativity for no real payoff. So yeah, quick disclaimer for anybody who's in here who feels the way that I do. There is nothing wrong with voicing your opinion about the state of the game. There's nothing wrong for not liking with not liking what Arrowhead does at all. There's nothing wrong with saying that their support of the game has been poor. There's nothing wrong with feeling like your money has gone into a product that is not giving you value back anymore. And anybody who tries to tell you that feeling that way is wrong is somebody who wants to shut down discourse and wants to guilt you for trying to engage in that discourse, which ultimately means that either they don't, well, I don't want to extrapolate it that far, but the result of that behavior, the result of people listening to that behavior is that the game never gets better. The game only gets better when people criticize it. So if you can't criticize it, then you can't push for the game to get better, which means that it won't, because Arrowhead certainly won't do it on their own. Wow, those were trash. Those were trash. I would argue that both of those videos deserve a spot in the Pins of Shame. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna put them in the Hall of Shame. Sorry, man. You earned it. Oh, that one was a little. Here we go. Helldivers players have officially lost it. No. No, definitely not. We need a detox. Oh, I got a detox for you, bro. Just you wait. We're gonna show you some W patch notes from the Custom Galactic War. You're gonna feel good. Copy image. Hall of Shame. Hall of Shame. These are trash videos and should serve as an example. Be careful if this can't. Oh, it's just a screenshot of the thumbnail. I'm not even gonna link to it. Not even gonna link to it. Appreciate you watching out for me. Dr. Poop made a great video about Helldivers 2. I don't know that we'll go through that today, but link it to me so that we can watch it on the next stream. We're gonna read through the patch notes for the Custom Galactic War, and then we're gonna get on Payday 2, baby. I modded Payday 2 a little bit. I got like some cool sounds and whatnot for guns. How do what? All right. So for those of you who haven't seen the Custom Galactic War Discord, this is it. It's not too interesting. How do link? How do link? What do you mean? Yeah, I posted that in React recommendations. Did you? The patch changes here? That's fantastic. Oh, unless you're talking about the video. Helldivers 2 content. Oh, the abysmal state of Helldivers 2 in 2026. Maybe we will watch this. Maybe we will. You know what? We might have time. We might have time. Let's read through these patch notes real quick. The video? Yeah, I see you, man. Attention, Galactic War access. Edit to previous post. Few errors and lack of info overall. Yo! Yo! Are they hiding info? Are they doing shadow changes just like Arrowhead? General changes. Sorry, excuse me. All SMGs have had their drag adjusted to increase viability at longer ranges, from 120 down to 75. So they even kept drag. They just made it less sucky. Primary weapons. Increased stun duration. We'll update again with exact status because Liminal fell asleep. Durable damage increased from 10 to 15. More damage, more stun. Exactly what this gun needs. These patch notes look real good. They do look real good. There's another thing I want to point out when we get there. BR-14 Adjudicator. Increased durable damage. Fantastic. I burped again. Excuse me. Double-edged sickle. Armor penetration ramps up a stage earlier with damage boost at max heat. God, I'm going to burp again. Did you know you can farm super credits? No fucking way. Scaling AP now at light, medium, heavy. Heavy instead of light, medium. Light, medium, heavy. Heavy instead of light, medium, medium, heavy. What's up? I don't understand that. I'm probably just too stupid. Sickle, increased projectile velocity. That's awesome. Liberator Concussive received an explosive upgrade to its ammo. Increased rate of fire from 400 to 650. Massively increased recoil. Sure, fuck it, why not? Breaker Spray and Pray. Pellet count increased to 18, increasing its damage potential from 240 to 288. Rate of fire increased from 330 to 380. You know things are bad when people like Dr. Pooplove have to voice their opinion? His entire channel is just equipment tier lists, and people that make this sort of content don't really do this. You know what? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to see me watch the Pooplove video after this. Put a 2 if you want me to go straight to Payday. I'll do it based on vote. Increase spare mag count on the Breaker Incendiary. Not currently implemented. A lot of people want to see Pooplove. Scortungus, we'll do Payday. Don't you worry. We'll just do it after. Okay. Democracy wins. We'll watch the video after this. Drag decreased on the Slugger. Fantastic. M98 increased pellet count to 15, bringing up total damage potential from 220 to 300. Cool. From 605 to 825. Excuse me. ARGL 1-2. Ballistic damage from grenade reduced from 250 to 100. AoE damage increased from 400 to 600. Inner radius increased. Outer radius increased. Fantastic. Scythe increased armor penetration from light to medium. Medium pen Scythe. Interesting. That's actually cool. Secondary weapons. Verdict damage increase from 140 to 170. Durable damage increase from 32 to 40. W change. Redeemer damage increase from 70 to 80. W. Ballistic damage from grenade on grenade pistol reduced. AoE increased. Inner radius, outer radius. So they're making grenades behave more like grenades. Dude, medium scythe sounds fire. Stim pistol velocity increased from 300 to 1000. Thank God. This thing just needs to be hit scan. But it needs to be as lock on. But I'll take hit scan. Recoilless rifle. Heat projectile damage reduced to 2000. Explosive damage increased to 1800. Explosion inner and outer. Stagger radius increased. HE mode has proxy detonation and added shrapnel upon explosion. This actually sounds cool. Thoughts on this change, chat? And by the way, notice how they're marking. This is a buff. This is a nerf. I like this a lot. Maxi gun. Push force increased to 300. Where's the spear? Oh, it's probably further down. Push strength increased to 25. How far back the enemy moves, the tier of enemy that can be pushed back, up to around alpha commanders. You can push back alpha commanders. Now the maxi gun pushes enemies away as it fires. Huge W. The commando has been retrofitted to fire incendiary ordnance. Little weird, but fuck it. I like it. Increased missile damage from 4,000 to 6,500. Fantastic change for the spear. Defoliation tool. Reworked enemy reactions. Enemies are now staggered by the chainsaw rather than stunned. Now heavy pen by default. Now applies additional fire through friction. That's cool. That's really cool. I'm sorry, my nose is bothering me. Spear gun increased velocity from 300 to 400. All right. Belt-fed grenade launcher. This was the big one. Increased damage to 150 to 160. I think this lets you one-tap troopers and scavengers. Added 24 medium AP shrapnel pellets to grenade explosion. Each pellet does 42 damage, 11 durable damage. Increased radius. Inner 3 meters. Outer 5 meters. Shockwave 6.5. Huge. Wasp launcher. Increased radius. Increased ballistic damage. Anti-material rifle. Drag reduced from 0.3. Why does this even have drag? That doesn't make any fucking sense. It's a sniper rifle. Laser cannon. Increased laser damage from 350 to 450. Increased laser durable damage from 200 to 275. This sounds gas. Stratagems. Orbital changes. No changes have been made yet. Previous stat changes were left in by accident. Eagle rocket pods. Increased rocket damage from 600 to 750. If Arrowhead made this change, this would be like a We're So Back patch. And this is just number changes. I saw this patch and it got me excited because I remembered what patches could look like. And then I got disappointed because I realized Arrowhead doesn't patch like this. This is the title of today's stream was Modders Beat the Helldivers Devs Again. This is why. This is a fan-created patch. And this is a better balance patch than we've gotten in the past year, 2 years. Aside from the 60-day patch, this is goated. And it's interesting. They didn't just make the lib concussive better. They separated it more from the Liberator. It has way more recoil now, but it has more damage and more rate of fire. So it's a fuck you, kick you back type gun. That sounds cool. I fuck with that. Sure. Like, is more recoil a nerf? Sure, but paired with the buffs, it's not just a nerf, it's an identity change for the gun. If Arrowhead did this, this would be holy shit. The Glazers would be saying we're so back. It's not gigabuffs. The Criers would be saying we're so back. It's just reasonable shit that perfect. That's the thing. Reasonable buffs that fit with the identity of the weapon. Nothing here is a Liberator that kills a Battle Titan. These are the belt-fed grenade launcher especially. I mean, the idea that 10 more damage and the addition of shrapnel would make it good, and they just refused, and increased radius. Like, fuck. I get it. It's like a heavy bolter. It's like a heavy bolter. It's a grenade launcher. If we want a heavy bolter, give us a belt-fed version of the Dominator. That sounds fucking awesome. Could you imagine like a hip-held automatic heavy version of the Dominator that's like AP4 or something? That'd be sick. You know what I mean? Anyway. I told you I would watch the Dr. Pooplev video. Let's see it. Let's see it. Is this new? The abysmal state of Helldivers 2 in 2026 from Dr. Pooplev. Look at the like to dislike ratio there. As opposed to this one, which was actually lowballing because he got like 1,600 dislikes. It's kind of a crazy ratio. All right, Pooplev, hit me with the poop.
Helldivers 2 in 2026 is not in good shape. The player base is dwindling, the Steam reviews are negative, and perhaps, worst of all, my YouTube views are down. Arrowhead has tried to quell the community's concerns with a particularly rough AMA.
This is the reason we want the game to get better, by the way.
And even a statement, but this time...
Is the defoliator tool a belt-fed knife? I wish.
It's not really enough. We are currently in the It's So...
Chat. Say that again.
Over part of the Helldivers timeline, and it seems like it may be a while before we are so back.
Yep.
As we enter into this game's third year, the future of Helldivers 2 could not be dimmer. So how did we get here? And is there any more hope for this game? Well, not to worry, my sweet summer children, because Dr. Pooplev has all the answers. In this video, I'm going to outline what I think.
We should put Dr. Pooplev and the Gamertron show in like the octagon and see who wins. Will we ever be back?
Are essentially...
Maybe the real It's So Back lies deep within your own heart, Savuj.
3 major doom loops that Helldivers 2 is currently stuck in. And then I want to offer at the end my suggestions for how Arrowhead can potentially spiral us out of this mess. Starting with the first and perhaps worst of the doom loops, and that is balance. Now, balance with this game has always been an issue. Ever since the first waves of nerfs early on
deep within my heart is a backseat gun I can move with.
It has been clear
that
fun gadgets and tools can always be on the chopping block. I will never forget the Eruptor nerfs, which took this amazing gun and
I miss Southwest
it for
Eruptor
almost an entire year. I will never forget nerfing flames just before the release of a flame-centric warbond.
Never let them live that down, by the way. That was crazy.
I will never forget when the Scorcher somehow could no longer penetrate shredder tanks. And I will even never forget the nerf to the Pummeler's stun ability, a gun that was basically
Don't say the word pummeler around me.
Beaten while it was already down. And all of these nerfs, in my opinion, weren't really necessary. I mean, maybe the Eruptor, that thing was pretty strong, but even then it had some serious downsides, which to me felt balanced enough. Now, they had the
I think the Eruptor's a little OP, chat. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think it's as disastrous as people want to make it out to be.
The 60-day patch way back then, which was a major olive branch from the developers, it signaled that they were finally listening to their community.
PTSD kicks in.
And we're finally hearing that they were not cool with all these nerfs. But despite seeming like the message was heard, this trend of nerfing still continued, just mostly in different ways.
Arrowhead is I would say the master, but they're not. Arrowhead tries to be the master of like, what's the word? Temporarily appeasing the community and then going back to their old ways.
There's been some shadow nerfs.
They want people to shut the fuck up and then not notice when they go back, but we always do.
There's been
because they show their hand every time.
Changes that sound like side grades, but are
which, by the way, is a weird dynamic. Like, why not just listen to the players, the people that play your game?
Really nerfs, and there's also been things like buffs to enemies.
oh no, but it's actually really complex. There's some people that don't like buffs. See this one guy on Reddit in the low sodium subreddit?
Is that ultimately
we're going to ignore these 10,000 posts, I think. We're going to listen to this fucking guy. There weren't enough enemies in the Cyberstan update, so we can't make good changes.
end up impacting the weapons, impacting the fun tools that many of us have come to love. There's also even been nerfs in the form of realism. Like when secondaries and SMGs all had sway added to them.
I have a scary thought. What if most of the buffs and good things are partially investor related whenever the numbers get too low? I don't think that investors tell them to buff weapons, but I do think that when people like Sony start fucking holding their feet to the fire, they go for the low-hanging fruit and the easy wins, which are weapon buffs.
Things that make
which ironically are the best changes that they could make.
Them more
they just see them as cheap and shallow.
Realistic, but made them much
meme of Helldivers maniacally laughing in Asylum plays.
Harder to use and much less.
That's what I'm getting at. Yeah, 100%.
Probably one of the more egregious recent examples is the Coyote.
They wouldn't do it without outside pressure.
Very strong.
They wouldn't.
Players were really enjoying using it.
The thing is, I think that Arrowhead would eventually, after running this game into the ground, try and save it, but they would be way, way, way too late on pulling the trigger. They would lose 95% of the player base before they finally realize, maybe we're doing something wrong here.
And so the damage
would be done.
For some reason,
that's why Sony's important
to nerf this, but they knew that wouldn't go over well. So rather than technically nerfing it, they actually changed the entire mechanics of how fire worked just to target and make this one gun less.
They didn't have to nerf it, by the way. It was perfectly fine. It didn't outclass the shotguns.
Effective. Now, most recently this year, we've had a couple notable things.
They got hyper focused on like the amount of pellets that it took to light an enemy on fire with the Coyote relative to the cookout and guns like that. And they ignored all of the other really important balancing changes, and they came to a compromise that they thought was fine, but then they lied about it.
We've had vehicle durability damage nerfs, which have also kind of hurt sentries, and we've had a buff to the hive guards.
They've hurt vehicles too.
Armor levels, which made almost
enemies do way too much damage, dude. Why do you think everybody says the Bastion tank is made of paper mache?
Medium armor penetrating weapon.
Pretty sure Sony is on talks to Arrowhead, or already did due to reviews and other games flopping. 100%, absolutely.
Feel nearly pointless.
There's no way Sony isn't communicating with them right now. Helldivers is in the news right now.
At least versus the bugs.
They should hire some people from the community. They should hire the CGW team. I 100% agree.
And a lot of the recent community outcry actually caused them to revert that hive guard.
It's not like they couldn't afford it. Look at this. Arrowhead. Look at all the open senior positions they have, dude. What the fuck? They don't have a senior UI designer. They don't have a product marketing manager. They don't have a senior level technical designer. They don't have a tech area QA owner or a regular area QA owner. They don't have any of these. And these are the team leads, bro. Arrowhead is like 150 people. How many fucking teams do you have? There can't be that many more that are on this page. These are senior positions.
Change. Now, personally, in 2026, I have felt, yes, the balance has not been perfect.
I know.
It hasn't felt as bad to me as it has in the past. But whether you agree with me on that or not, it sort of doesn't matter, because we are essentially still on this balance roller coaster that will have its highs and its inevitable lows.
Because they don't know what they want to do with it.
Still seem to be fairly obsessed with having this game perfectly balanced.
So long as Arrowhead believes internally that sticking to their vision is at odds with what the community wants, and they're going to struggle to maintain their vision by listening to the community, then the game will never get better. If they need to completely let go of that mentality, and I don't think they have it in them. They're like goats. They're stubborn.
Balanced. And when I say perfectly balanced, I mean towards their vision for what this game should be. And in general, that vision doesn't actually fully align with the majority of the player base.
Oh shit, he's saying it right now.
There was an interview with the CEO of Arrowhead where he basically said, and I'm paraphrasing, that the team didn't set out to make a game meant for millions of Call of Duty players.
To this day, nobody knows what that means.
But yet, millions of Call of Duty players are the ones that are playing.
What is a Call of Duty player? Is that just somebody who has the game?
This game. And so what that all means is that one of these sides are always compromising. And here's where we get caught in our first real doom loop.
Are you going to be like another hour? Probably, something like that.
Because we just have this cycle of the devs nerfing something, and then the community
We're going to finish this video, do a couple of rounds in Payday, and then that's where we'll wrap up, babe.
being upset about
It's
that
like roughly an hour.
nerf, and then the devs compensate with a bunch of buffs, but then after a while they kind of feel like
It's something they put out so Glazed Divers can latch onto it and dismiss all of our criticism by calling us COD players.
their vision is being
You're actually horrible at time scheduling. True.
compromised too much, so they try to nerf some things.
When are you off?
And ultimately, it's just really an endless, vicious cycle. And that actually gets worse when you think about how this game is set up, because new war bonds are dropping every month and a half or so
Yup.
with new tools, and
In 30 minutes? Okay, I won't be too long.
also new enemies are coming periodically. And every time one of those things happens,
I hope you like your cat poop steak with grounded up dusting of bugs and a little bit of that. Lord Scortungus, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
sandbox is disrupted.
Dude's
You
describing
often
his
have
lunch.
devs constantly making balancing changes to compensate for all these things, and they're trying to do it in
Bro
their
said
vision,
cat
but
poop
maybe
steak.
somewhat
Because
trying to
Arrowhead is
consider the
serving that
player
up
base,
so
and
true,
this all just
actually.
kind of adds
Low-key,
to the
you were
constant
spitting.
changing of things.
Read the fucking chat more.
And,
My fault.
and really, balance is just seeming to occupy far too much real estate for this game, especially a game that is a co-op shooter, not even a PvP game where balance is super, super critical.
Yo, my bad.
And
hey, my fault, bro.
I think
Tell him bring out the lobster. Tell him bring out the whole ocean. Tell him to bring out the whole ocean. And perhaps what is this? And what is this?
a major mistake is that the devs are just getting bogged down in the minutia of balancing this game constantly, especially according to their vision for what they think the balance should be.
Bro only reads the most heinous and out of context possible
And
comments.
they seem to be
Roblox is life.
so in the weeds on this.
You guys remember when Kanye made that album or that song with like, was it Lil Pump or something like that? And they were wearing Roblox outfits. And they put out a tweet of them in the Roblox outfits, and it just said Roblox in all caps.
That they aren't
That was fire.
really always
I've never seen Anchorman. No, I do intend to though.
looking up to see what really is most important, which is, are the players actually enjoying the game? Are players
No.
asking for the changes that are being made? Or
Watch it. Maybe we'll watch it on stream.
is the logic of
I watched Heat the other day with my dad. My dad and I watch movies together, so I didn't want the first viewing to be with the chat. But I still think we'll watch Heat together. But man, that movie was good.
any of these balance changes
We're going to be doing movie nights here pretty soon.
at least oriented towards player enjoyment? I mean, going back a little bit to the secondary weapons and the introduction of Sway, did anyone
My favorite Kanye video is the paparazzi outside his garage going, "Hey, good morning, Kanye." He just says, "Shut the fuck up."
ask for that? Were
Low-key, maybe Kanye's most valid moment.
there serious issues with secondary weapons at that time? The answer
Can't do Anchorman right now, sorry.
is really
Especially not on YouTube, what the fuck? But if you get into the Discord, then we can.
no. At least not enough to warrant dev time being spent on it, and definitely not worth ruffling the community's feathers over.
Yep.
And leading to eventually
Because there are
needing
bigger fish to
subsequent buffs
fry.
to those guns to ultimately try to compensate for the nerfs. And as weapons and enemies are continuing to pile up, the concept of having this perfectly balanced game is just impossible. Sometimes things are going to come out.
It's never
and
gonna be
just
perfect.
Gonna be fun to use and maybe a little bit strong.
Everyone
maybe
continue
even a
commenting
little bit
normally if you-
unrealistic. And I think sometimes
Every
needs to be
normal comment is a vote for me to watch Anchorman.
okay, as long as the players are enjoying it. On the flip side, I do think nerfs are warranted at times, but most of the time that I've seen this happening, it's for things that really don't feel totally necessary.
Yeah.
I know this team's
100%.
slogan is
They nerf
game
the wrong shit.
for everyone.
Remember the orbital napalm? I love the orbital napalm barrage. I'm not gonna pretend like it's not overpowered as fuck. It's ridiculous, bro. But they won't touch it because they like it. You know? What is considered to be normal commenting, basically what you just did.
Is a game for no one, but a game for no
What if I like something?
one
Why does what I like get nerfed, but what Alexis likes can stay OP?
is also a game for no one.
Have you noticed that streaming services have killed the movie industry? Absolutely.
And
100%.
what really, really frustrates me with all this,
Although the movie
balance
industry is also
focus,
killing the movie
is that
industry.
it
They're running
seems
their
like
businesses
it's
very
being
poorly.
treated as
Have you seen the price of movie
solution
tickets,
to
dude?
all this game's problems.
Is
Like,
that I don't want to fight the bug breach stratagem? True.
somehow if
100% agree.
balance was just right, everything
And like you can have a stratagem like that, but it feels like it's always off of cooldown
would be
by the time you get to the next bug breach.
okay. To the point when, I mean, last fall, one of the major
My favorite
issues with the game
paparazzi
that
moment of
players-
his is when some guy. Fuck. My bad. My favorite paparazzi moment of his is when some guy harasses him in the metro area and bro tries to shoo him with a calm but firm tone, but it doesn't work because bro has zero instincts, so gets attacked.
were
It's your
upset
favorite
about was
moment?
the game's performance.
My
And
favorite
one of the
moment
first
is when he
things
attacked a
Arrowhead
guy,
did,
yo.
like a knee-jerk reaction, was to do a balance pass. One of our other Doom loops kind of gets to this disconnect, but to me, it just seems like balance is clouding out everything and making it hard to see all the other problems that are happening with this game. This obsession with balance is really taking time and focus away from some of the most pressing
My favorite
issues,
moment
like
is the moment,
even
bro.
bugs.
Bro, have you tried living in the moment?
For instance, things that haven't been fixed for a long time. And also another pressing issue, which I think is really contributing to our second Doom loop, and that is content, or really lack thereof. Right now, the content loop is a new warbond every 6-ish weeks, a couple new enemies along the way, a galactic war campaign that culminates in some new sort of threat leading to a title change. We fight that threat for like 2 weeks before they disappear for a bit, and then they reappear later. And this is a rinse and repeat cycle that we have seen time and time again. Now, don't get me wrong, we have had some
love me moments, simple as
major
love me Emperor, love me Primarch, 8 orcs, 8 heretics, simple as
epic moments.
Oi, anyway.
It's in this game. I mean, Calypso.
What can I say? Watching
with
famous
the
people fight
Illuminates
is fun.
huge.
There's a reason Will
Battle
Smith's
for
the slap was so
Super-Earth
popular.
was
Shit's
epic.
just
These
fun to
things
watch.
are all cool.
I just love putting celebrities into a cage and watching them duke it out, bro.
Cool, but lately this content loop has been feeling a bit phony.
What was your favorite chapter?
And a little
of what? Of Helldivers?
bit like the soul of this game has been lost, and like everything now is just focused on war bonds and superstore
Is this
items.
get true?
Really,
Favorite chapter? Oh, my favorite Space Marine chapter.
Monetization.
Retributors, 100%. Absolutely Retributors.
and I think this
Salamanders gets second place.
feeling was bubbling under the surface for a while, but
I also like the Taurons, but just for the color scheme.
really kind of came to a head with the introduction of mechs into the recent.
Although, if I can talk, what's it called? If Heresy chapters count, then the not Iron Legion. Who are the Nurgle guys? The Plague Marines are my favorite.
So experts warbond, because up until this point, mech
Black Templars are not up there for me, unfortunately, but mostly because they're kind of like the basic answer. I still think they're cool.
had been free.
The Black Templar champion. Black Templar champion. Fuck, I cannot type today. Dude, this guy goes crazy. This skin is so tough right here. Oh, wait, you can't see it. Hold on. Open link in new tab. What? Okay, yeah, view the page. Dude, this guy? Fuck. That is a Space Marine right there. I love that design. Anyway.
And what a lot of the community wanted,
Death Guard, that's the one. Death Guard is my favorite.
If monetization wasn't involved, was to really kind of condense these all into one mech and give them customizable arms that you can put different types of weapons on.
I just tried to find some folk with sensible tactics and found out about the Raptors. Raptors are sick. I love Raptors.
The game. You need to add multiple new mechs in order to pad the warbond. Now, I personally wasn't too bothered by having mechs included in warbond. I think it kind of
Me too. I'm kind of with him on this.
makes sense to have a mech-focused warbond.
But I would rather have mech arms than mechs.
And honestly, I don't think the community would have been as upset about it had there been more sort of gestures of goodwill. Had there not been this kind of bubbling feeling of like all new content.
Fuck you, Junior. JR Rash out.
Is just based around these war bonds and these superstore items and monetizing
Iron Warriors are sizing
people. It's kind of felt like the current content cycle is just get out as many war bonds as possible and do the bare minimum.
They're profit
on
maxing.
any sort of free content.
Bro got hit by Nurgle and he started puking in chat.
Game updates to just monetize as much as possible. And that might be a little bit harsh to say because I'm sure it took a lot of work on the devs' parts to develop some of these new enemies. And
Iron Warriors are my favorite Heretic Marine factor. They're my second favorite. I'm a Lamenters man. Lamenters 40k. No, that's 30k. 40k. I don't know their lore, but I rock with the design. That's a sick look. They look like the Iron Fists.
I think that the devs deserve some level of praise for having a monetization model that has been mostly praised, at least in this sort of live service gaming space. They have avoided a lot of the sort of temptations that a lot of other companies you see doing. Like, yes, you can grind for super credits for free, and they're eliminating things like FOMO. Like, these are all good things, but at the same time,
what's good? Did you say FOMO is good?
doing, like, yes, you can grind for super credits for free, and they're eliminating things like FOMO. Like, these are all good
that is good
things, but at the same time, it does feel like all of the new content, all of the new stuff is really, really centered around anything that's monetizable without sort of expanding the game in significant and meaningful ways. And you might say, what about the new enemies? Those have been added for free.
True.
But really adding some new enemies, a lot of which are mostly variants.
But how would that even work? How would you monetize the enemies and not like light the community on fire? It's not that commendable.
Of other enemies, just simply, I think in 2026 is not sufficient for keeping excitement for this game. And really, I think this game can be so much more than just that simple, repeatable loop. Now, part of me thinks that the obsession with balancing takes a lot of much needed dev time away from being able to do some of that development work. And even sometimes I feel like
I agree, but I think the only reason it takes time away is because every time we ask them to balance the game, they do a shit job, and these subsequent poor balanced patches are creating more problems for them down the road.
The devs can
that they then need to patch. They're in an infinite cycle of breaking shit and then having more shit that they need to fix because they broke more shit.
Sweeping balance patches as major content, but I don't really consider that content. That's more like getting the game in a state where it should have already been.
I consider it content in the context of Helldivers 2 only because there's a lot of content that's not really usable right now because of poor balance. A good balance pass would make a lot more things viable.
Now, some of the content that
which would make the game more fun because you'd have more things you can use, which is almost like new content. But he's not wrong. That's just my perspective on it.
People have been asking for a while has still not been added. I mean, right now we are just getting flooded with war bonds. Now, yes, the war bonds are a form of content that
I think what's amazing about this whole thing is had Pilestead not done that Q&A, Arrowhead would have just barreled down the path of only doing more war bonds. And it would have taken us like 6 more months to realize, oh shit, they're not working on anything.
Have been coming regularly, and
it's actually
a lot
really
of the
good that they did
tools
that
in
Q&A,
there are
we get to expedite this process.
And that is definitely content. That's the monetizable content, though. And I feel like you just can't do that without improving systems or adding things.
You will buy your Bug Burger Warbond? Yo, I mean, we got bug bars.
So many stratagems, especially a bunch of new ones coming with these Warbonds. It is just a mess trying to get your loadout set up, and people have been asking for the ability to customize or preset your loadouts since like the beginning of this game. But that doesn't seem like it's anywhere on the horizon. I also have a ton of armors that I never use that look super sick because I don't really like the armor passive that goes along with it. And
Chat, why are there bacon and apples in my announcements? Chat, why does this apple taste like bacon? This is ruining my immersion.
So where is like
apparently
the
I'm still tired
system? Why don't we have the ability to put our favorite passive into our favorite armor set?
Why don't we? Why not?
And don't even get me started on the weapon.
We would lose nothing. We would gain so much.
Mods. Almost as soon as these were introduced, the next primary...
Just keep the armor values at light, medium, and heavy, and then let us apply the passive that we want.
That started coming out barely had any ability to
Soylent
mod
Spewer
them,
support.
And really only a few guns actually take good advantage of that system. I'm also mad that leveling it up is only based on mission experience and not actually getting kills.
Divers rely on Chad whey protein, and bugs and cry divers rely on Chud soy protein.
With the said weapon. I have a level 25 constitution, and when I was leveling that up, I barely even had...
Loki, I know Soylent is supposed to be fine for you, but why does everybody who advertises Soylent protein shakes look and sound like that?
Had to use it.
If you know, you know.
At all. Getting it to level 25 didn't even really feel satisfying because it wasn't like I was expanding my abilities with that gun. Samples are in a place where if you've got all your ship module upgrades, they're no longer important. And once you level up, there's no real progression in this game. It seems like all the progression is in the form of progressing your super credits up or progressing.
Would you like the idea of cutting the bloat out and making more things better for Helldivers 2? No more weapon variants, just attachments. I think that we don't need more weapon variants right now. Unless they have like a baller idea for a unique weapon. But we don't need more side grades. We have enough side grades. We could keep the weapons that we have now. And the arsenal would be a little bloated, but it's fine because variety's sake. But unless they're going to add something like a new unique laser weapon or an elemental weapon or something, we need attachments. We have enough weapons right now. We just do.
Medals for your war bonds, but not like a meaningful type of progression system that really rewards your time. Even something simple like a level.
They're also running out of ideas.
Level cap extension would go a long way, and that's kind of a bare minimum thing. And really, all these things I'm talking about, these are more of the smaller things I was hoping to see.
I would be glad to sacrifice our weapon variants and make them more like skins so that we can have like underbarrel attachments, which is what 100%
from this game.
100%
When
agree.
this game came out, I had
underbarrel
so much
attachments
high
should be
hopes
huge
for what it could be,
and they don't
There'd
even
be more
exist right
modes
now.
of play for this game. Like, what about
Not in the terms of
endless
weapon
horde mode,
customization.
or even some sort
through
of
the lens of
leaderboard
weapon customization.
competition that could reward the most democratic of Helldivers. The Galactic War also. I mean, I was never a huge metagame diver, but there hasn't been many interesting campaigns in a while. This game has so much potential to be so much more, but I'm just feeling a little bit of complacency here, and it sort of just feels like they just want.
It's run by the wrong people. The game is run by the wrong people. They had a great idea that in the right hands would be great, but it's run by the wrong people.
Keep
I'm sorry.
This game in maintenance mode until their next game
Something
comes
about
out.
Swedish
Maybe
developers,
okay,
man. I don't know what it is. Look at Darktide. Look at Arc Raiders. Look at Helldivers. There's probably other examples.
The more casual players, but I just think
it's something about Sweden. I don't know what it is.
I believe the hardcore fans of
I don't even think they're bad people, but they're terrible at running live service games.
The ones who kind of live and breathe it, they want more, and they kind of deserve.
Wait, am I crazy? Am I an asshole for saying that?
More too. And this brings me
Maybe
to
I
our
am.
third Doom loop, and that is
But I see a pattern.
Disconnect. This one is a tough one I can somewhat be a little bit sympathetic towards for some things, because Arrowhead clearly has multiple competing audiences that they need to try to serve. They have a casual player base that might just show up for war bonds and title changes. These players probably don't have a ton of time to play. They don't have everything unlocked. They probably don't.
Yes, but did you know you can farm super credit though? Yo, what?
Don't have all the war
Never
bonds.
mind.
They have
Never
plenty
mind.
of stuff to go
This game's
through.
run by the
They're
right
like your
people.
single
They
dads
know
with
what's up.
20 kids who really can't show up enough.
I'm from Sweden. I probably suck at running live service games too. It's not because you're Swedish. I think there just so happens to be a concentration of subpar developers who have really good ideas in Sweden.
They probably don't notice a lot of the balance changes being made on.
Darktide was sold on a lie as well. I was promised weapon customization and all sorts of stuff. They were so antagonistic, just like Arrowhead, until they had to get their act together. That's what scares me. I heard that it took years, but it's already taken years for Helldivers.
Annular level, but still they can probably at least feel when things are.
Pointing a pattern itself is not a problem. How it should be done is a different topic entirely. Liberator, Breaker, Punisher, and whatever other weapon has 15 or more variants or just weapon platforms now. Just gut the variants and make them into attachments. I think we should keep the variants. I don't think we should remove weapons. That would be a shitstorm. But I don't think we need more variants.
And they can
I'd be fine with them distinguishing certain weapons more so as well.
Probably feel when their favorite gun has been nerfed. Now, you also have your hardcore fans, the type that don't touch grass as often, and the type that hang out on Reddit, obsessing over stats, testing everything, and really live and breathe this game. Even within this group, you have competing factions. On the one extreme, you have players who think this game is perfect and that Arrowhead can do no
Agree to disagree.
wrong,
Hey man, that's
and
fine.
You're stupid for even trying to make any sort of.
I don't need you to mimic all of my opinions. I just don't think that getting rid of weapons would be a net positive.
Players who, no matter.
Oh, actually, let me take that back. I don't think that getting rid of weapons we have would be taken well by large chunks of the community.
No matter what Arrowhead.
It's kind of a catch-22. Like, if they keep all the weapons they have, they're going to run into problems. If they get rid of weapons, they're going to run into problems. How only Glazers would actually complain, you made them remove weapons. Yeah, it's the thing is, there is something to be said for side grades. Side grades aren't necessarily a bad thing, and you would also be losing out on the aesthetics of certain weapons. Like the tenderizer. Does the tenderizer really need to exist? No. You know, it's a variant of the Liberator, but also it looks cool and it kind of distinguishes itself. It's kind of just an assault rifle, but like I wouldn't want the tenderizer to go away, even though it doesn't serve a fantastic niche. Same thing with things like the slugger and I think the one I'd be fine with is the slugger and the breaker. I think the slugger should just be an alternate ammo mode for the breaker.
does. They act like
But it's like the same model gun, you know?
they basically just came into
A couple side rates like the carbines, side grades like the carbines and stuff, but it feels like 80% of the guns in Helldivers should have been attachment based with skin options. Which ones do you think?
their house, drop their pants, and
I might be able to give a better example with like a better opinion with specific examples because there are so many guns.
took a hot, steamy dump right in the middle of their carpet. And you have
An AR that can one-tap troopers reliably with less ammo isn't the same thing as it. No, it's not. It's a side grade to the Liberator. It's similar enough, but it's different enough that it distinguishes itself. Most weapons that we have are like that.
players everywhere in between. There can definitely be some toxicity amongst some, but mostly it's passion for a truly great game and a desire for that game to live up to its
Slugger and Punisher. I mean, that's like I just said. That's probably the best example that you could give of two weapons that don't really need to exist. You could also probably argue the Breaker and the Breaker Spray and Pray, but again, you're looking at two guns where literally the only difference is the ammo type. They have the same magazine options. They have the same fucking model. It's just like different ammo and paint jobs and whatnot.
true,
But if you were to consolidate the armory that we have right now, going based off of that logic, you would probably only trim 3 or 4 guns.
potential. But Arrowhead also has Sony to deal with, who maybe doesn't play the game, but does benefit from its success and is most
Release Spray and Pray was hilariously bad. It's still hilariously bad, bro. But wasn't it like AP 0 on launch? It like didn't have any armor
whether
penetration.
the bottom
It was
line
weird.
is being met or not. And with Sony, they had kind of a wildly unsuccessful push into the live service space, with the exception of Helldivers being the only one that kind of succeeded.
Yep.
So the pressure
Which, by the way, is working in our favor. Sony wants their Golden Goose to do well, and it's not doing well right now. I promise you somebody has made a phone call at some point.
on Helldivers is likely very high to shoulder the burden of all of those live service failures. Now, Helldivers probably wouldn't have had to carry live
Yeah,
service
it can't
on
even
its
kill. It
back
couldn't even kill eggs. Are you serious?
Sony just didn't cancel The Last of Us.
The 3 full-size Liberators can be condensed into receiver attachments. All the Punisher and Breaker variants can be... Now, see, that's actually interesting. If you made the model differences between the guns, like attachments, because the stock is different on the 2 guns, I think, that'd be fine.
It's online.
Spray and Pray slaps on squids now. People go on about the carbine on that front, but Spray and Pray is real shit. I'll have to try that.
But
I just don't feel like playing Helldivers right now.
Plenty of videos covering that.
Damn, I missed 2 whole hours. I just woke up.
Now,
The VOD will be public,
You
bro.
also have to think about the devs themselves.
No
They
sweat.
want to make a game towards their vision. They have their principles and priorities. They also want to have a personal life and not be stressed to the max, working endlessly.
But yeah,
and,
even the
well,
duck bill
Sweden
that they
does
added onto
mostly
it
have their back
is
on
an
that
attachment
one.
now.
Kind of makes me jealous for the amount of vacation that they get. But
Yeah.
really, all this to
Us
say,
too.
with all these competing visions and desires and stakeholders, this is undoubtedly a hard
Just release side grades as upgrade kits. That'd be cool.
tightrope act for them to walk.
I wouldn't be mind. I certainly wouldn't mind if they consolidated the menu. If they turned all of the Liberators into like one weapon, and then you could select it. You know.
But yet, the tightrope must still be walked because that is the nature of this industry. And so while
Swedish people are born in frozen hellscape. They grow up fighting gnomes for food. They don't know what fun is.
yes, I can feel for those competing pressures a little bit, I do feel like
You didn't miss anything important. Just a video of someone with bad takes.
especially the
Everything I say is important, Agent Minor.
hardcore
You watch yourself.
base
But no,
has
seriously,
been
that really is all that we did.
left out the most to dry.
Man,
I mean,
that's
possibly
so true,
part of
Lord
this
Scortungus.
is
Fucking. Hello? What? No, I wanted the... Yeah, fucking... This. This is how I feel, being a Helldivers fan. What the fuck is the date? The man horse meme. Part man, part horse, all meme. Jesus, get me the fuck out of here. I hope that article
that
was AI.
hardcore
I hope
are
a
less
video
likely
didn't write
to-
that. Or a person didn't write that. Not you, that video by Tron.
off
Oh,
the game.
dude.
They might complain,
trash.
but they probably won't.
Actual
leave,
trash.
At least not right away.
I think that is the first video I've watched on stream that I've actually said is trash.
Part of it too.
I'm gonna head outside and just aura farm depression while smoking a cig. Amen. Add some years onto your life.
Two could be, well, the
It has
hardcore
8 spare
group
drum
is
bags with 200 something damage per shot and decent reload speed. Spray and Pray deserved its hate when the hate started. Was legit ass, not anymore.
Or like
I tried it on bugs like a couple months ago, and I didn't like it.
To
But
spend-
maybe on squids it really is the move.
less money because they have the
I
time.
grew up south of Sweden. We only need to fight polar bears every other week, and I even got liquid water every... Yo, no way.
Time to grind super samples
Only
for
2
the
weeks.
Warbonds.
Sweet,
And
sounds
also,
safe.
this hardcore is probably not even the majority of the player base. Rather,
I swear I had a dream last night where I got attacked by a bear.
they're just a significant slice.
Was
And
that bear sent by Arrowhead into my dreams, Freddy Krueger style, to try and kill me?
You do have sort of engagement from the devs towards this group, but largely with words, and
I think that's
at
the
least
only thing that makes
recently
sense.
it's
Occam's
felt
razor.
like less so with
Remember when
action,
Sprite couldn't
and
break eggs? I didn't know that, but who was it in this chat that was talking about it? It was... yeah, I got banned 3 times from YouTube 883. Sick username. He was telling me about that.
It's kind of been looking like
Birdshot's kinda
addressing
silly.
the hardcore players' concerns. It's not really a priority at all. Even with a recent statement addressing those
Swedish
concerns,
deep
players
sleep
are ready
bear
to see some
operatives.
actual steps being taken to solve these issues.
They
and
almost
it's
got
still
me,
an
bro.
open question
was
as
close.
to whether anything
It's a hairy
real is going to happen. And this disconnect is causing a lot of strife in the community, who feel like they're not being heard and who feel forced to pull the
They are being heard. They're being ignored.
only lever that has ever really gotten the developers' attention, at times like these at least, which is to plunge those review scores to hell. So yeah, things aren't looking that great right now. But Dr. Pooplove is here with some
Yeah, it's only good against
solutions.
voteless.
And
No, I hear you. It's an anti-chaff tool, and that's the chaff it's good against.
I do think there are some
Not gonna lie, gonna do that right now, transitioning to my phone to go smoke. Amen, Lord Scortungus.
things that Arrowhead can do to spiral us out.
Cocaine Bear Times Inception should be a sick-ass movie, though. That would be...
these doom loops.
Yo! That's actually fire!
First is a slight shift in their balance philosophy. I appreciate that they want us as players to feel a bit overwhelmed by the scale of enemies we face,
I want that too, by the way. I want to feel overwhelmed.
and they do need us to feel a little bit weak in that regard. That is actually a critical part of the tension of this game, and I think that does keep the players coming back.
It
and
does.
keeps them thrilled and
When Helldivers is piss easy, Helldivers is piss boring.
excited about
Helldivers is just piss.
this game. But the devs also, I think, need to relax a little bit on overdoing it to the point where players just stop having any fun.
That's actually the best advice you could give to Arrowhead. Chill the fuck out. You know?
time needs to be spent
Piss divers.
on changes that no one is really asking for. And when something
Yo, put 1 in the chat if you think Arrowhead needs to chill the fuck out.
comes out that is fun and maybe a little bit too strong, just let it sit for a bit and see how it plays out before having a knee-jerk reaction to nerf things, causing you eventually more work on the back end
Yes.
to buff it back
I've played
up
Monster
again.
Hunter. I get the
Like,
joy
I'm
of
not
dealing
opposed to
with-
every nerf.
Oh, yeah.
but just
Monster
take
Hunter's
your time
great.
and make sure that the
Yes,
thing
give
has
me my
truly
ones,
earned a
give me my
nerf and
ones.
not just rely on the
Thank you,
pick
thank
rate
you,
of the
thank you.
weapon, but rather
Votes are in, Arrowhead. Chat says you need to chill the fuck out.
is it really, really disrupting the sandbox in very meaningful ways. I would also say consider
Me love Helldivers 2. Me no like Arrowhead hate on Helldivers 2, but me still love Helldivers 2. Simple as.
buffing
Love me Helldivers. Love me balance patches. Don't like me nerfs so much. Simple as.
weak stuff that hasn't
Oi,
been addressed for a
ew.
while.
Let me catch you up. Hog planted a professional model to act like his girlfriend. He also let us know we can farm super credits and refused to show flux capacitor gameplay. That's all.
But I also kind of feel like don't
True.
sweat it too hard if it means that real innovative content cannot be developed as a result. And I don't mean war bonds. I mean, I want the one true flag buffed to have some sort of AoE effect. But if that is preventing us from getting a horde mode,
They should make a Seaf mode and implement their vision on that mode instead. I think that'd actually be sick.
then I will face the wall and say screw the one true flag. Balance will never be perfect in a game that changes so much, so maybe obsess over it a little bit less and put more energy into expanding the game. Add meaningful progression systems.
Or, if you're gonna balance anyway, maybe focus more on the stuff that sucks and isn't usable rather than the stuff that like is fine but maybe a little overtuned.
Add to the story. Add an
I don't think there's many things in the game that are blatantly overpowered right now.
endless horde mode, please. Give yourself room to grow, innovate, even if it means war bonds need to slow down a little bit, because those big swings are what
They
really
should add super credit heights. That would actually be sick.
bring the players back longer than a week.
Like what's it called? The platinum missions.
And ultimately, I think probably lead to better success with monetization. And well, listen to your fans, especially the hardcore ones. I know a lot of them probably need to work on the way that they talk to you. I think probably a lot of the ways that they can get their points across probably need to be a little bit more respectful. But
Yes, but also when you're talking to millions of people at a time, you're gonna find some disrespectful idiots, and you don't get to let the actions of the probably minority of disrespectful people define the attitude of the community as a whole. You're throwing the baby out with the bathwater.
At the root of what they're saying is passion for the game. And I think ultimately it's just short.
We're not corporate suits. We don't have bosses when it comes to this. We can say what we want.
Short-sighted to ignore their concerns because.
And if you don't like it, okay, be a little bitch about it. Don't listen. And then watch your game wither like it's doing right now.
This group is full of players who, at least deep down, love the game so much that they actually spread the word on this game. They buy the merch and wear it around and tell their friends to play, being essentially a free marketing arm. These are also the same players who the more casual fans queue up with.
Dude, the idea that I'm not buying those new McFarlane Helldivers figures is crazy. Because, like, I'm the guy that those are made for. And I don't care to get one right now because the game's not good.
And ultimately, they carry...
I want planet-specific missions. Let me explain Vernon Wells. That planet has a repository that supplies polyesterine for incendiary weaponry. Why not make situations suited around that? My only counterpoint to that is this game always needs more missions. And making missions that are specific to a single planet would probably result in a decent chunk of dev work going towards something that we don't get to interact with that often. But also, just taking the workload out of it, looking at that for what it is, I think that's a cool idea.
Them through a hard mission, making the game more fun for all.
I think maybe planet-specific mission modifiers or secondary objectives
They're often
would be the best way to do that.
To let the devs know about what kind of bugs are out there and what kind of issues are there once a new update drops. These hardcore fans are the
and then they take that feedback
core of this
into the
game.
shredder.
Much of
That's
which
what
of
that
this
was.
core came from Helldivers 1, a much smaller game that ultimately helped make Helldivers 2 the success that it is. Arrowhead is a
It would be
one in a
nice.
million
I agree. It
studio.
would be nice.
They have
In a
brought
perfect
us
world,
an
right?
amazing game that has surprisingly energized a brand new fan base in a very hard market to crack. So don't aim low with this game. Don't rely on balance for content. Don't leave this game in maintenance mode, and don't leave your largest fans feeling unheard. Now, Arrowhead's recent statements on these issues have been encouraging. It does seem like they're at least aware of the issues now, but
maybe after we have enough universal missions, we could look at that concept.
All is going to rely upon real action taking place. And
the mission variety has gotten better.
Managed democracy has spoken. So my hope is that Super Earth will deliver, and soon. But let me know.
It's just a lot of the more interesting ones are the ones that we see less,
what you all think about the current state of this game. Let me know down in the comments, and please check out my other Helldivers videos here. Thank you to my members for supporting.
That was a great video.
Movement, but otherwise, so long, Pooper Troopers.
I really enjoyed that. Thanks for the recommendation. I think that he had a lot of really great points. And the fact that this is coming from somebody who usually does like tier lists and shit, it's disheartening, but in the right way. Means that we're not crazy. Anyway, please go send Dr. Poop Love your love. Tell him the hog sent you. And boys, it is time to get into Payday 2. Now, so that I can get an idea of who wants to do what, we're going to do a quick poll. You playing? Yes and no. There's nothing wrong with not playing, by the way. Get rid of that. Start poll. We got some yeses. We got some yeses. I'm imagining most people are going to say no, but if yes is big enough. Who needs a medic bag? All right. Well, we got at least like 3 or 4 that want to get in here. So here's how we'll run this. I'm going to boot this guy up. I got to tell y'all, I did what's it called? I guess Boar Rock would be a good example too. Yeah, they got a place there, don't they? It's like what's on Boar Rock? I forget. I got some mods installed, which is kind of fun. I was doing the jewelry heist this morning, and I did it solo to test out some, what's it called? Test out some, the mods that I installed, and I did a stealth run. I made a build that lets me like be good at keeping civilians under control. And I robbed the whole fucking jewelry store, and nobody even called the cops. It felt kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to see if I can run something like that again. All right. So let's see. What are we rocking right now? Inventory. Probably want to slap a suppressor on this guy. mod. Eh. That's a compensator. Yeah, we'll do this one. Actually, I don't want this to be my stealth pistol. I think this one has a suppressor, doesn't it? It does. We'll rock this guy. Unless... Do suppressors reduce your... They do. We'll keep this for loud, then. So, we're going to play online. I kind of want to see if I can blueberry reference. By the way, Hug, you can see the comment section. Anchorman decidedly won for the watch-along. Yeah, you know what? We'll do Anchorman first, then. We'll do Anchorman first. So, how do we want to do this? Contract broker. Let's start with something simple. Where's the classics? Diamond Heist, Green Bridge, Heat Street. Heat Street sounds kind of cool. What's Panic Room? Lift out the Panic Room and escape? That sounds sick. Is stealth an option for this one? Firestarter's a good heist for a mix of loud and stealth. I want to see if we can get, well, actually, no, let's do it. Let's do it. Overkill. Friends and favorites. We're going to try stealth. Buy contract. By the way, how's the audio, guys? Does it sound good? Here is my Steam account right here. Feel free to add me. That's probably going to be the easiest way to join. It's just Groundhog 5000 right here. And here is the lobby code for anybody who wants to get in here. We'll probably cycle people every round. Like every completed heist. Well, we got Wazer. And I'm just going to do first come, first serve. I think that makes the most sense. Inventory. New friend invite. Get in here, bro. There you go. $19. We got 3. Mission idea at 10 Quan. Oh yeah, the mech production facility. You defend the mech production factory, which gives you infinite mechs against infinite enemies for a set amount of time. That does sound fun. What's your build? I have kind of a half-baked stealth build right now. So here's what I'm rocking. I've got some crowd control skills, so I have like more zip ties and whatnot. Ooh, damage reduction for hostages. That sounds kind of cool. It's not inspired by anything. I came up with it when I was like 7 years old on the spot, and I've just stuck with it ever since. So yeah, I've got controller a little bit. I've got ghost, so I've got good jammers and whatnot. 1 additional body bag sounds good. I want that. What else should I have for this build? Anybody who knows how these builds run? Because I want to be able to move past people, but I want to be able to control rooms if stuff goes loud, you know? My stealth build doesn't necessarily need to be nobody sees me. It needs to be the cops never get called. You feel me? Also, I don't think armor is the right one to have for this one. Covert, chance to dodge, crook, chance to dodge, chance to dodge, Sicario, throwable smoke bomb. When deployed, the smoke bomb creates a smoke screen. What compelled you to call yourself the Hog anyway? Were you a slop-loving glazer like Delta Greg used to be at one point? No, I wouldn't say I've ever particularly enjoyed slop. I've been Groundhog 5000 on PlayStation and Steam since I was a kid. For Hacker is good for stealth and loud. Okay, I'll check out Hacker. And one time, one of my buddies in Discord just called me the Hog, and I thought it was hilarious. So I've just kind of gone by the Hog because it has a better ring than Groundhog 5000. But there's no logic behind it necessarily. I just thought it sounded good. How do we not have a fourth person? We had like 10 people say they want to get in here. Get into the lobby code, you guys. Come on. We got an open slot. Set controller. You can give him a non-special enemy. That sounds good. Having a converted enemy increases your movement speed. What is this? Having at least one of your own hostage converted. Law enforcement makes you generate 1.5 health every 5 seconds. Having at least one of your own hostage converted, 4.5 health. That sounds good. That sounds good. I don't want to chew through all my points, though. Let's see. Gunslinger, Revenant. Yeah, this isn't really what I'm looking for. Increases concealment of all weapons. That's good. I changed my Xbox profile from the standard generated name to Lord Squirtungus because the name and I didn't want to be a bird. W. Fuck birds. You literally turn them into your own Sieve Troopers? Yo, put it in Helldivers terms for me so that I know what's going on. Yeah, I'm just not too familiar with the skills, so I'm probably not going to make like a whole build right now. But I'm probably competent enough. Yeah, we're going to try stealth. We're going to try stealth. I guess we're only getting 3. Alright, we could try with 3. We do have drop-in turned on anyway. Ugh. Maybe we won't need to swap out. Excuse me. Now, I've never done this heist before. I'm newer to Payday. So, bear with me. We might need to try this a few times. Doctor bag, ammo bag.
Deep inside the projects, there's a fortified building. And inside that building, there's a panic
Oh, we got Vey.
room
Nice.
bolted to the floor. The panic room is filled with cash. Getting into the building is easy, but how are you going to get inside the panic room? If you can't get in, how are you going to leave with the money? Simple. Steal the whole room.
Steal the whole room. This is the opening of Saints Row 3. That's actually sick. Fuck it, I guess I'm ready. I mean, I don't know what else I would bring. This might be rough. This might be rough, guys. I'd join if I had it installed. Ah, no sweat, Smiley. It's a decently sized. It's like 89 gigs or something like that. It's a pretty chunky game. And I have a mod installed that makes the gunshot sounds so much better. There's, if you guys haven't seen Heat before, it's a great movie, and the gunshot sounds in Heat are nuts. The Hotline Miami missions are very fun. What are they like? Are they heists, or are they just, like, just horde shooters like Hotline Miami is? I'm curious. Jammers. Ooh. You're bringing them and jammers? Hotline Miami Heist lets you cook meth. Is that the cook-off one? Cook-off is great. Did YouTube snipe my last comment or some shit? It didn't even appear on stream. Well, apparently you did get banned 3 times from YouTube, so... Definitely more loud focus. Like you use... Oh, the Hotline Miami ones? I believe that. I mean, it's Hotline Miami Heists. Not Cook-Off? Oh, there's a different one. Okay. Is it like Cook-Off, or is it like its own thing? Syringe seems kind of freaky. Maybe I'll bring that. Here we go. Here we go. It'll ready up. Just give it a sec. Sometimes it needs to... Or maybe it won't. What the hell? We're all fully connected, right? Guys, why isn't the heist starting? It says blue slot is open. I see him. You're sitting in the lobby connection? Oh, Squirtonga says he's sitting in lobby connection. Oh, here we go. It was Vey.
Wait.
See if you can drop in, Vey.
Okay, I'm good. Yeah, let's go.
If we succeed with this,
They shut down the whole account of nowhere. That's crazy.
criminal underworld talking about it forever. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you make history.
Let's do it.
We're here, guys. Up ahead is Chavez's place.
I was making a shitty little joke, you bastard. Get a grip.
Get inside.
Alright. Bunch of civilians. Bunch of civilians. Got a little door here. I guess... Oh, shit! What the fuck? I guess we can't stealth this? Shit! Someone saw suspicious activity and called the police? Hold on. Get a grip on reality. Now I prefer my self-medicated insanity. Thank you. Amen. You know what? I love that for you. That was weird.
Deep inside the projects, there's a fortified building. And inside that building, there's a panic room bolted to the floor. The panic room is filled with cash. Getting into the building is easy.
Alright, Brucey.
But how are you going to get inside the panic room? If you can't get in, how are you gonna leave
It can happen. There's a chance it'll be a gangster ambush. Oh, okay.
Let's do this.
Vey, your connection is fucked, bro. It's gotta be. Unless it's Wazer. Let's get you... Wazer, rejoin if you can. Oh, can we not even do stealth on this one? Shit, you're right. Shit. Alright, we're gonna... No, try and get in, I think it may have been Wazer, because his was acting weird. Because we started, not a stealth heist, go south eventually. Okay. Then let's see what we can find. Contract broker, classics. Oh, I see. Okay.
Spoke to Locke. Bane only has a couple more days. Those Kataru motherfuckers saw fit to shoot him full of
This sounds cool.
same fucking stuff we sold for Mercy Hospital a few years ago.
Fuck it. Let's try this. It's real goober hours. Yeah, dude. This is when the hog streams get intimate, bro. No mercy. Oh, is this heist like a nightmare or something?
Sample from our patient being kept in the isolation ward of Mercy Hospital.
Oh, this is the Left 4 Dead crossover. I picked one of the hardest stealth heists? God damn it.
Better be a fucking important book.
God damn it.
I fucking hate hospitals, man. I never turn into a vegetable. You guys end my ass.
Right, wankers. You ready for this one?
Right, wankers.
McCoy.
Oi. Ewy. Very easy to fail stealth. Shit.
guys, remember, computer, blood sample, validation, and then get the hell out by the elevator. No. And I hope
Well,
you
don't
brought
try.
something to take out the security cameras.
Take out the cameras.
You'll have about 7 seconds to take out the cameras before the alarm
I feel like we
goes
probably
off.
can't go there, but I might be wrong. This one is a
Got
doozy.
9 cameras to take care of. I'll count down the time.
Oh, we can't go in there. Okay, not without a mask. Okay. Wanka. No, genuinely, like aren't we all, bro? We say it like it's an insult. I think it's a compliment.
Watch out, fellas. There.
Jesus. This place is packed.
Watch out, fellas.
How do we even get in there? Maybe there's a vent or something. Vey is playing Payday 2.
Once
Attaboy.
you start, you'll only have a few seconds to take out all the cameras.
Stand the fuck up, Houston! What the hell? Damn. I don't even know how we get there. If you aren't a wanker, are you even a real man? Dude. Somebody... I think they said that in the Bible. You're acting quite sus. It's not even letting me join now. Dude, your connection has to be fucked or something. That's crazy. We played with you before, though. I swear we did. We'll have to mask up and quickly destroy all the cams. Oh!
Once you start, you'll only have a few seconds to
So-
take out all the cameras.
So we need to... I see. Okay. Okay. So, 3 in the lobby, couple ones in the floors. So if I'm here, I've got an assault rifle and it's suppressed. So I can...
Watch out, fellas.
If you can focus these two, then I can take this guy and them pretty comfortably. Like if I stand here. Is that all of them? Is that all the cameras?
There's one.
All right, we're gonna have to time this through text chat. We're gonna time it through text
Once
chat.
you start, you'll only have a few seconds
I'll
to take
hit
out all the
the
cameras.
2 in the hallway and the 1 on the wall to... And the 1 on the wall I'm facing in the lobby. You gotta shoot the 2 to my right, and I think we'll be good. The camera's on the high scale with players. Oh, I see. Okay. All right, let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mask up, mask up, mask up, mask up.
You only have a few seconds to take out all the cameras. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Down on the ground. Get down. All of it. Yep.
Shit.
Down on the ground.
Well, there goes the alarm. This
God damn it.
is the hard way.
Follow me. Get down on the ground.
Go
God
get
damn
the
it.
teddy bear from the reception, then take out the saw.
God damn it. My bad. My bad. I definitely missed like a lot of shots. So were we too slow? Is that what happened?
Our client needs a blood sample from our patient being kept in the
There is more to this than
isolation
just the
ward of
cameras,
First
unfortunately.
Hospital.
Would it help if I
Go
placed an
there,
ECM
take out
jammer?
the surveillance, subdue the civilians, and get me into the patient database so I can ID the guy. With the low security in this place, it should be a nice, clean job.
Do the civvies seeing us matter, or do we gotta take the cameras?
Brokered through a third party.
I'd imagine it's cameras and then
Shadow
guards.
company, military-industrial vibes, but worth the risk.
I think it's cameras, guards, pagers, and then we're good. It's gonna be like really hectic for a couple seconds. We all gotta perform, and then we can control the situation. That's what makes sense to me. Am I right? It's more to this heist than just the cameras, unfortunately. It's kind of a cool setup.
We're doing this shit for a fucking book.
Nice and easy.
All right. Want me to tell you? Dude, tell me everything.
Okay, guys, remember, computer, blood sample, validation,
Okay, we got
and then get the hell out
2
by
in the lobby,
elevator.
opposite
Oh,
corners.
and I hope you brought something to take out the
Oh no.
You'll have about
3.
seconds to take out the camera
There's
before
4
the
in the
alarm goes
lobby.
off.
1 in the main room.
You got 9 cameras to take.
Fuck.
I'll count down the time.
Okay. So we're gonna need 1 person in this main room here, in the welcoming place. We're gonna need 1 person in the lobby. There's only 1 camera in the hallway. Only 1 camera in the hallway. So is that all of them? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where are 8 and 9? Where are 8 and 9? Where are 8 and 9?
Once you start, you'll only have a few seconds to take out all the cameras.
Have we found 9 yet?
Bloody camera, watch it. Camera. Security camera.
Where is this?
Camera. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Security camera.
6, 7. True. True bonus. You're conditioned, bro. You see. Oh, there's 2 here. There's 2 here. Alright, alright, alright. We definitely need 1 person in this hallway. If we have 1 in this welcoming room, 1 in the hallway, and 2 in the lobby,
All the cameras.
then I think we'll be good.
Watch out, fellas.
Okay. Camera. Yeah, these guys seem legit. Okay, so Vay, you and I are gonna be lobby. I'm gonna be here. You're gonna focus those 2 in this one because I can't see them. Okay, yeah. Wazer, you can take care of that hallway. Brucey, you're gonna take care of the welcoming room. You're gonna take care of the welcoming room. I'm gonna time it. Alright. Get ready. Start masking on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mask.
Once you start, you'll only have a few seconds to take out all the cameras. 7, 6. What are you doing shooting up the place? They're gonna lock it down now. Great. All cameras.
Saw open doors into the...
Go find the
What happened?
Rip it open and use the saw inside to cut open the ICU doors.
You got the wrong weapon? Ah, god damn it. Alright. It's okay. It's just this first thing we gotta do. Ooh, we got a jingle. Did someone sub? Sorry, my stream has delay. Where's the jingle? What happened? What was the jingle? Oh, bonus just subscribed to the Hog Army. There we go. Sorry. Huge stream delay on my end.
You gotta go in there, take out the surveillance, subdue the civilians.
Either that or some civvy hit a panic button. Could be.
So I can ID the guy. With the low security in this place, it should be a nice, clean job. I'll get you out via the roof when you're done.
I got spurs. That jingle, jangle.
Brokered through a third party. That's some serious shadow company, military, industrial vibes.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna...
Worth the risk. The
So,
payday's something we're gonna need
pack
in the
this.
future, plus a nice cash bonus.
Yeah, that's everyone make sure that you have a suppressed weapon. And remember, when you mask up, you draw your secondary first. Alright, we got this.
Okay, guys, remember, computer, blood sample.
We got 1 here,
And then get the hell out by the elevator.
1 in the welcoming lobby,
And I hope you brought something
1 in the
to take
welcome
out
room,
security cameras with.
3 in the lobby, 1 in the hallway.
7 seconds to take out the cameras before the alarm goes
So that's
off.
5.
You got 9 cameras to take care of.
There's 1 here.
I'll count down the time.
Okay. So we got 1. Lobby got 5. 1 camera. I was gonna say 45. Holy shit. 1 camera, 2 camera, 3, 4, 5, 6 camera, 7 camera, 8 camera. Where's the 9th? We're missing 1. Unless, did I not count the first one? Bro, all of them have multiple infamy levels. I think they know better than us. I would hope so. All right, we got 1,
Security camera.
Once you start,
2, 3,
you only
4,
have a few seconds to take out all the
5,
cameras.
6, 7. Oh, I see. There's 2 in the hallway. Okay, let's take the same spots that we did before. I'm gonna be here. This way I can shoot all 3, and then I'll help in the lobby. It's been years since I regularly played this game. It's okay. We're gonna shake off that rust. All right, everyone get in position. Everyone in position.
Camera, watch it, mate.
We mask in 10,
Security camera.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mask up.
Once you start, you'll only have a few seconds to take out all the cameras. 5, 4, 3, 2.
I got mine. We're good. We're good. Hostages down. Get him down. Get him down. Get him down. Get on the fucking ground. Get on the. Oh shit!
Alert the guards. Oh, there goes the alarm. Guess we're gonna do this the hard way.
Shit.
Plan B, guys. Go find the teddy
Okay.
bear,
Okay.
rip
Okay.
it open,
Okay.
and use the saw inside
Okay. We're getting better though. We're getting better though. We hit the cameras. I immediately jam. We're gonna take the same spots that we did. Same spots, we camera, we jam, we zip tie anybody that calls. I have extra zip ties, so I can help with that.
patient being kept
6 times the charm. This is the one, baby. This is the one.
Press the right floor. Press the right floor.
I love this game so much. All right. All right.
Guys, remember, computer, blood
1 camera. There's 2 in the welcome room.
then get the hell out by the elevator.
There's 3,
Go.
4,
And I hope
5,
you brought
6.
something
There's
to
4 in the lobby. That
take
makes
cameras
6.
with. You'll have about 7 seconds to take out the cameras before the alarm goes off.
7th is in the hallway. I'll take that one like normal.
Cameras to take care of. I'll
8
count down the
makes this
time.
hallway.
Watch out, fellas. There's one.
Are we seeing them all? Oh, there's a lot of cameras here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Camera, watch it, mate. Bloody
9. Okay. So yeah. 1 person in each of the hallways, 1 person in the welcome room, 1 person in the lobby. Once we take care of the hallways, we converge on the lobby, kill all the cameras, and then I jam, and then we control it from there. All right. So yeah, Wazer, you're probably gonna want to be here. You could do lobby. All right, Vey, you got it. You got it. All right, and I can take care of these 2 cameras. I can get an angle.
Only have a few
All right,
seconds to take out all
get
the
ready.
cameras.
Mask in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mask.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That hostage is going to throw the top.
Okay, I'm jamming. I'm jamming. We're jammed.
Don't let any of the hostages run up. Don't kill any hostages. We want to do this low key.
Fuck, what happened?
How about next time we do it the quiet way?
What happened?
Hey guys, go find the teddy bear, rip it open, and use the saw inside to cut open the ICU doors.
Sorry, boys. We're so jammed. Panic button can't be jammed? Shit. Okay. So they hit the panic button. I think our positions work. It looks like the cameras only spawn around, like,
Ward of Mercy
the
Hospital.
panic button, probably one in the hallway, and you can't jam them. Okay. Okay.
And get me into the
Now,
patient
Raptor,
database
you
so
seem
I
like
can
you're
act
knowledgeable.
the guy with the most security
Is the panic
cameras
button like a physical thing?
Eyes
Like, can we
going
scout out where they are
I
beforehand?
can drive by the roof when you're done. This job is a little shady. Brokered through a third party. That's some serious shadow company.
Have someone on hostages right away?
That
It's like, we gotta hit cameras first, because if anybody wasn't shooting cameras, we wouldn't have made it that round. But it's cameras and then hostages, and we gotta figure out how to prioritize. Under the desk, one in the hallway, another in the elevator room. Got it. Okay. So,
Okay, guys, remember, computer, blood sample, validation, and then get the hell out
Camera.
by the elevator. No.
That's 1, 2,
And I hope you brought something to take out the security cameras
3,
with.
4, 5, 6,
You'll have about 7
7.
Take out the cameras before the alarm goes off.
8. I always miss one. I always miss one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Watch out, fellas.
8.
Bloody camera, watch it. Camera, watch it, mate. Security camera over there. Security camera.
The ones in the break room rush to the one in the hallway.
There.
I'm gonna trust you guys to find all 9. I'm gonna give it like 20 seconds or so. I got a camera here. All right. All right. I'm gonna hit these cameras and then immediately start controlling hostages. You got your hallway one? Yeah, I'll take these 2. I'll take these 2 and then I'll rush into the lobby and I'll tell people to put their hands up. All right, we have all 9.
Security camera. Camera, watch it. Security camera over there.
This is the big one, boys. I can feel it. I can feel it. Five in lobby recipe. Okay. All right. Mask in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, let's roll.
Once you start, you'll only have a few seconds to take out all the cameras. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fuck! What the fuck? How many times did I shoot that camera? Sorry. Jesus Christ. Is there a reason no voice? What do you mean, Agent? I was on that camera, bro. Professional streamer. I mean, I'm a streamer. Oh, man. Oh, we gotta get this. Not 6, but maybe 7. So true, bonus. I'm gonna stealth it with a rocket launcher. Dude, it's getting to that point. We have a plan. Why no voice chat? Oh, I default to not doing voice chat on streams just for safety. Not that I even don't trust you guys. Like, I would trust everybody in here with voice chat, but it's, so far I feel like the setup is working. Why did you have to say that? Because he's conditioned, bro. When he sees the numbers 6 and 7, it fires the neurons in his little chud brain.
You press the right floor? Press the
All right,
floor.
all right, all right, all right. I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna lock in.
Remember, computer, blood sample, validation, and then get
2 in the lobby, or 3 in the welcome room.
and I hope you brought
1, 2, 3.
cameras with.
Okay, 3 in the welcome room. 3 in the lobby. 2 in the hallway. 1 of the. Okay, this is easy. This is a good setup. This is a good setup.
Nice one. Watch out, fellas.
This is gonna cost a bit. I don't know what you mean by that. You're making me nervous. I'll kill the panic button presser. Good.
Security camera.
All right, we're ready. Mask in 5, 4, 3. Oh fuck. 2, 1. Mask. Put the wrong fucking number, of course.
7, 6. No killing hostages, guys. You'll attract too much attention. 4,
What?
Get down.
How about next time we do it the quiet way?
Get down.
They're onto us. Get the saw ready.
All right. One more time. We try one more time. And if it doesn't work, fuck it, we ball. You can't shoot. You can't shoot people? Shit. Okay, that would explain it. Someone hit the gritty. We got a white blanket and sturdy on site. Call the police. They have heartbeat monitors?
You gotta go in there. Take out the
You press the right floor?
Oh my
Press the
god.
right floor.
Oh my god. Why is this hospital fucking alarmed to the gills? Okay. 2 in the welcome room. 4 in the lobby. 5 in the lobby? Shit. Okay, I'm gonna help with the lobby.
You have about 7
I'm gonna help with the
seconds to
lobby.
take out the cameras before the alarm goes off.
You got 0 intimidation. I'm spec'd into intimidation, so I can take care of the lobby.
I'll count down the time.
Security camera.
Someone with something scared. I'm spec'd into it, so I'll take care of them.
Camera, watch it, mate.
Okay, I'm gonna take care of this hallway and lobby. I could probably use some backup for the lobby, because holy shit. So whoever's taking care of the welcome room, as soon as you pop these cameras, come out here and get this one that's above the door frame. This is gonna be tight. Can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs. Amen. All right, we ready? All right.
Once you start, you'll only have a few
Godspeed.
seconds to take out all the cameras.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mask up.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Fuck! I killed a hostage.
You'll attract
Fuck! I killed a hostage. He put his head in the way of the camera. Fuck it. One more time. 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 Fuck it. What's one more try? What's one more try? One more try. We got it. You saw. It's on video. It's on video. I was aiming and he went boop, and then he put his head right in the middle of my red dot. God, you guys weren't kidding. This is hell
Okay,
to do
guys,
stealth.
remember, computer, blood sample, validation, and then get the hell out by the elevator.
I'll say the same thing in court.
I hope you brought something to
One
take out the
camera in the
security
welcome
cameras
room. 1,
with.
2,
About 7 seconds to take out the cameras
3
before
in the
alarm
lobby.
goes off.
2 in the hallway.
You got 9 cameras to take care of.
Okay. We got this.
I'll
We
count
got
down the
this.
time.
I'll hit these 2 cameras and then immediately swing to the lobby. All right. Everyone take usual positions.
Bloody camera.
I got ICU and
Camera, watch it, mate.
will help with lobby. You did that out of anger. I did do it out of anger. It's true. It's true. All right. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mask up.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great.
Get on the ground. 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 Get on the ground.
Now you're just gonna make sure no one gets away and alerts the guards in the ICU. Get down. There's a computer by the reception. Use it to open me an access point so I can locate the patient.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Don't move, don't you understand, man?
Don't move.
Fuck!
Crap. Someone got to the alarm. All right. Time for plan
Fuck it.
B.
We ball.
Easy on the triggers with civilians around. It gets expensive real fast. Go get the teddy bear from the reception. Then take out the saw and set it up on the doors.
Okay, we got company. The police are here.
We got this.
Get ready now.
IDF as hostage. Dude, this is not good. Yo, bro, legendary. I can't believe. I feel like I thought the person who called was like on the ground. I thought they couldn't call if they were on the ground. Yo, 26. yet. And none of us are kitted for a loud heist either. Oh shit. You fight for me now. What happened is she interacted with the button and then laid down because Payday 2... No, somebody called. Somebody called the police. We actually took care of the button just fine. Yeah, bro, I'm the cloaker looking in the shadows. Bro, here comes the difficulty tweak. Me when I'm just minding my business and then I get roundhouse kicked by Sam Fisher. He really loves banks and hates when people rob them. Jesus! There's a lot of people! Oh my god, they're dropping out of the ceiling. Oh shit. On a real note though, all of you are on cameras just roaming around and casing. Like the cops know what you look like now? No, for sure. 100%. Here we go. Pick the right door to open. How do we know what the right door is? Jesus, alright, fuck it, we'll start with this one. The second time I've brought a saw in Stockholm into the whole lobby, that's the only way to do it. This heist is nasty for stealth, dude. Like, you gotta be so coordinated. Oh boy. Chat, it's happening again. Uh-oh. What? You gotta guess when you go loud, you can only figure it out in stealth. I'm telling you, completing that jewelry heist in stealth felt so damn good. I wanted to pull it off again. I guess I went from the easiest one to the hardest one though. Jesus. This is gonna take fucking forever. Oh, shit. We got this hallway unlocked, though. You guys want a game that has good progression and is a horde shooter? Play Payday. Don't play Helldivers. You're just describing... This isn't the police assault? Oh my god, we're cooked.
10 seconds to lift off.
Is it I think we're overkill. It's not mayhem. Oh no, in the mayhem, excuse me. Oh, ah! Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, did my girlfriend say hi? Oh, what's up, girlfriend? Sorry, it was kind of in the trenches when you said that. Oh boy. That's not. God damn it! Base down. There we go. The cops will send all forces before securing and rescuing civvies. And base gone. Oh shit. This is falling apart. Oh. Vay, please save us. Yeah, I did just shoot the guy. Oh! Oh, I need ammo, I need ammo, I need ammo, I need ammo! Leave me alone! You can use feedback multiple times? Oh, that's huge. Return of the King! Oh my god. Oh my god. I love the cannon sights in this game. Super cool mechanic. Oh, it's a cooldown thing. Shit. Shit. They're coming out of the ceiling! My god! Arrowhead could never know shit. Cannon sight seems like something an elite would use, and you're a grunt, so get fucked. Come on, Saw. Come on. Come on. Oh, we get a doctor bag back here. That's good. Alright, Shimano. Carry me through. Yo, what's the drag on this Shimano pistol? Oh, what was that? What the fuck was that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at the bodies, y'all. This is a hospital. Oh. My bad. Shit. Concussive. Shit was scary as hell. Ooh. It's done, it's done, it's done. What do we got? Here we go. This is all we needed, right? Can we get out?
There are centrifuges all around there. Use them to start validating blood samples.
We got a centrifuge it? Oh my god.
We need a viral concentration of 65% or more.
65 or more.
We're gonna need 2 vials. If one of them fails the test, you gotta get more blood and start again. Now, validate that blood sample.
Okay, where are the centrifuges? Where are the centrifuges? It can't be too far. Hospital's not that big. Get syringed. Imagine you're in the middle of a gunfight and somebody walks up to you and fucking hit you with the FEV. Oh. Damn, that guy's hanging from the ceiling. That's horrible. Poison. Get stemmed, idiot. I laced your shit.
This is weird, guys. The boards are lining up like crazy. Something's wrong.
Found the centrifuge.
Major trouble coming. Damn it.
Oh shit. Oh! Jesus. Where's it at? Shit. Bay's alone. There we go. Thank you, Wazer. Oh, here we go. Centrifuge. Okay, it's gonna take like 30 seconds. What do we got? Obtain valid blood sample. Oh, okay, I guess this one was above 65. Get stimmed, idiot. No, don't go down. Silencing the Steinheist Ren? What does that mean? Oh, like the old man with the island? Oh, what the fuck? What just happened? This is the slowest elevator, oh shit, in the universe. I need that doctor bag. I need that doctor bag. I need that doctor bag. There we go. Nice. Yo, Goodfellas reference? ECM feedback. Get fucked. Oh.
Cut the power again. Get it back.
Shit.
Okay, good. Now, wait a second. Guys, they're talking about sending in
Air support? It's a very tough. How fucking tall? 300 floors? Maybe it has to stop at every floor. Of course we do. Of course we do. $20. I just realized you make cops experience an ego death to join your side. Bro, join me, I'll give you plus 65 HP and all the money you could ever want. All you have to do is admit you're a chud. Get stimmed, idiot. I can't imagine what you'll think if you see a medic dozer for the first time. Is there a medic dozer? Oh, shit. Seems a little goofy. On brand for Payday, though. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go! Shit, I'm out of nades. ECM feedback. Oh! Uh-oh. Fuck, how do I get to you guys? Help! Help! I went the wrong way. Help! They're boxing me in! Shit. Thank you. Shit. There we go. Here we go. I made it. Dude, that was ridiculous. That was ridiculous.
Awesome. Now just sit tight for 30 floors.
30 floors?
That's strange. Merc units are pulling out.
There's a plot twist, isn't there? We're going up? Oh, shit.
You're not gonna... Other air units in the area. Almost there.
Good thing they didn't leave you for dead. Title card. Where's our fourth? Where's Vay? There's Vay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Locks kicked in. Get a crowbar. Hurry up. There you go. There we go.
Damn it, guys. You've been left for dead by Bile. He's gonna get it later. That place is gonna collapse.
You've been what?
Come on! Fucking hell, what's that smell, man? We gotta go! We made it!
Huge W. Huge W. How much cash do we get? I'll take that. I'll take that.
That didn't really go according to plan, did it? But we still got the job done. And I'm gonna unload the merchandise right away.
My God.
As soon as we get our payday, I'm cutting ties with the idiot that got us this job. Need to find out what the hell happened and who those mercs were.
Yeah, dude, that was
I feel
ridiculous.
Like this job is gonna come back from the dead.
Fucking hospital armed to the teeth. To the gills. take some cash. Why not? Wazer, I have that skin. I have that skin. Say the line. I hope they don't. I hope we're not Left for Dead. No stealth bonus. I wonder why. Boys, I know this is supposed to be a Payday stream, but that is unfortunately all that I have time for today. We spent much longer watching Helldivers stuff than I thought we would. Thank you, Wazer, Bruce Nee, and Vay for tuning in and playing with me. I think we'll do more Payday again next time, because I promised you Payday, and I don't want to be a liar. But yeah, unfortunately, we got to start wrapping this up. That was a good time, though. That was really fun. I appreciate everybody who tuned in. Sorry that run took so many times, but god damn it, we got there. Ah, man. All right, we're going to go ahead and close her out. If you guys are new here, I imagine a lot of you are probably not, but streams on Wednesdays and Sundays, so we'll be tuning in again next Wednesday, hopefully, unless my schedule changes. Hopefully we can see that stealth run soon. Maybe I'll do a quick video just to give you guys what I promised. But yeah, if you want to get a buy from me, go ahead and type in the chat. Take care, Smiley. Take care, Lords Cortungus. Take care, Wazer. Bro, we had it on that last run, but the girl just wouldn't put her hands up. Yeah, we definitely did have it. We definitely did have it. It's very normal for Payday 2. We're doing the same mission. Hey, man, you just want to get that good run, right? Peace out, Shame. I'm going to give it 10 seconds, okay? I'm going to give it 10 seconds. Peace out, Raptor. You have a good one as well. Peace out, Bruce Nee. Thanks for joining. I'm giving it 7, 6, 5. Peace out, Agent. 2, 1. And peace out anybody else who is watching and just isn't typing right now. Peace out, Shame. Peace out, Smiley. You guys take care. It was a good time.